The victim of a seemingly innocent game is a fantasy role-playing game in which the players create an imaginary character. Characters are then plunged into a fantasy world of invented terrors. The point of the game is to amass a fortune without being killed. Kind of a psychodrama, you might say. These people deal with problems in their lives by acting them out. There might be a loss of distinction between reality and fantasy, and possibly the loss of life in the process. I'll be back in 3 minutes with another live report.
Oh, all right. Hey.
Pretzels.
Hello. Yes, pretzels.
We don't talk about pretzels here.
Oh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Very well.
Hey, everybody. What's going on?
Jen, you're on TV.
We're all conscious and alive.
Hitachi. Wow.
Brought to you by Hitachi.
Our sponsor.
Yeah.
Not really. Hitachi.
Buy Hitachi products, but only their TVs.
Out of business for 75 years. Oh, I mean,
Ah.
Yeah, it's true.
So, how's everybody doing? Everybody's surviving?
As well as can be expected, yeah.
Dead inside.
Dead.
God. Oh, God.
I rolled a nat 1 for being okay, so
Oh,
no.
okay. That's.
Aw.
I.
That would...
I can't wait to die.
The enthusiasm. I could see him smiling when he said that, and I can't wait to die. So.
Hurry up and get that nat 1 out of the way.
Yep.
Roll it 20 to get into heaven.
All right. So last we left off, you were all. Let me just do a brief recap, all right? Because it went like really far out in left field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a fountain involved. I can't even
Okay.
say.
The outfield was abandoned in the 80s.
Okay. All right. You know what?
Okay.
All right, so a couple
get this guy
episodes ago, let me do this in a really strange accent. Probably the accent of the lady at the police station. No, I'm not gonna do it like that. A couple episodes ago, these guys jumped, or they didn't really jump, but they were captured in a portal that sent them forward into time, not modern times, but like a few months ahead of time in the 90s, 1999. And they ended up in this mountain range next to the Overlook Hotel, where they ended up all being captured inside the hotel by the ghosts that lived there, essentially becoming their prisoners to maintain and keep guard of the hotel over the winter. And then our dearest Dr. Annie Maddox came and saved everybody from the hotel, thank God, just about right after they were nearly killed by a rogue venturing squad for the Erasmus Foundation, the Black Dog security team. In the process of brutally murdering that team, they ended up sparing one as a prisoner. Poor Thomas, was then enamored through Becky's strange and strong abilities to control men, and essentially was love struck, and he helped them get down the mountain range without risking getting captured again. Really confused some poor lad at a gas station, but eventually headed off to Bolton, which was Thomas's recommendation. That's where they'd be safest. It's a big city in the mountains, so you can get lost in the big city. All right, so he opted to have them stay at this really nice hotel, and well, that didn't last long because
Thanks, Max.
they ended up
All right.
mentioning their names at the hotel, and they're still wanted criminals. So yeah, imagine being wanted, showing up at a hotel and saying, hey, is my name in the system? And they're like, I've seen your face on TV. You've been missing for a while. And then they call the police. Well, Fortunately, they managed to evade capture by hiding a little bit, and then they went off to the mall because absolutely mall. Around that time, they also ran into a young woman named Heather. She's 11 years old. Was really enthusiastic about getting out of her hotel room. So they all went to the mall, and Heather was there at the arcade with Tamara playing video games. They got haircuts and changed their hair a little bit. I don't know how that's really going to help with the identity thing, but it's going to work.
It's fun, okay?
If you've seen Zoe Deschanel without bangs, it works.
Yeah. Camden got in trouble when he decided to be a rebel in the water fountain. And then at that time, Thomas, the whole love-struck curse kind of fell away. It's called Heartbreaker. It fell away, and he ended up attacking Becky and getting very upset and tried to run off. And they all ran after him, and in the confusion, they had to flee the hotel. And now they've gone off to a much shabbier motel down on Esther Street. At least there, they're going to be safe for a little while as they kind of settle down. They were talking with Thomas about, you know, are you in danger? Are you going to hurt us? Are you with us, against us? And there was a big 20-minute debate at the end of the last episode about what they're going to do with Thomas. And I don't know what you guys are really planning on doing, but you took the ball gag out of his mouth. Is he still tied up in the motel room?
He was still tied up the last we left off.
Okay,
but
so he's free to speak,
yeah.
But right now he is in the motel room with Max. Becky was forced out of the room because she couldn't be civil, and so she's off in her own room right now, just chilling out, trying to cool off, probably plotting her next attack on Thomas. During the entirety of this event, Dr. Annie Maddox, she had seen something on their way in to the city. While they were driving in, trying to be cool, she looked out the window and she saw a shadow man sitting at a bus stop, just sitting, staring at her. No discernible features, just this black shadow sitting there, and it struck her deep down into her core, because this is another sighting of this man who made this promise with her that if they could cooperate together and help each other, he would imbue some of his powers to her, and she could help him in exchange, kind of to carry him around with her.
He's my friend.
He's a bro, for sure.
Yeah. He's one of those friends you don't really know why you're friends with, but he's always there.
Yes,
Whispering.
exactly. Exactly. So there's this kind of strange relationship of like, probably don't want to talk about him because he's a little weird. Nobody else can really see him right now except for you, and you don't know where it's going to go. But it left you feeling very uncomfortable for sure, and so you opted to stay in your room because you wanted to think about some things, and things were going too fast, a little too fast for you. I mean, the moment you got to the hotel, it was like the next minute you had to run again. So
Yeah.
So right now you're with Becky, and Becky is probably venting to you quite aggressively about what's going on with Thomas. Max and Thomas are in their own separate room, which is number 11, and then I have Miller and Camden both in number 10.
Yeah.
And this is where we'll begin back with Thomas and Max, where we left off.
Okay. Sorry. So, Thomas, it's been a long night. It's been a long day. I'm sure for you it's been far worse. But now that we have a little silence and we can talk, and if we can come to an agreement, I will ask Tamara to let you out of these ropes if you don't have anywhere to go and your life is in danger, maybe we can help each other out until it's not.
He's just sitting and thinking. And tomorrow, are you going to be with Annie and Becky, or do you want to be in the room too? Because you fell asleep last time.
I'm gonna say that if Becky walks into the room, tomorrow's gonna go out and back to where Max and Thomas are.
Okay. She's like, I can't be in the room with Becky. Yeah, so Becky probably storms in. She's like, I cannot believe this. And then Tamara immediately, like on cue, just like leaves the room behind Becky and just goes over to.
In the same instant of Becky throwing the door open for
It's like, doesn't even take a pause. And poor Annie is now stuck with Becky. So
right,
Thomas, he's looking very distant, like looking far off into the distance now, and you can tell he's in a lot of deep thought that he wasn't allowed to have when he was under Becky's spell. He's like, I don't even know if I have a home to go home to right now, and I don't know.
No, I understand. I understand that as much as like my wife is in the hospital. I am stuck with a new family of honestly people that are keeping me safe, and I'm keeping them safe. But I'm gonna get you a glass of water. I don't think you've been allowed to eat since the gas station, and it's been a while. Let's treat you like a human and not like let's not say what you're being treated like. Max will walk into the fully turn his back on Thomas and walk into the bathroom and look for the complimentary cups, and pour himself a glass of water.
Alright, so you get him the water, and he kind of sits up a little bit more in his bindings, and he hates having to cooperate with some other guy for a fucking glass of water, but he accepts it because he is quite thirsty. He really hasn't had anything since the gas station, as he said, so it's been about a day.
I give him the human decency of not staring at him while he's drinking.
And he's like...
He's gonna come back to bite you, not staring at him?
Alright, I take the glass of water away, and I sit down in one of the chairs and I start explaining to him like the last human thing that I did was I went to counseling for having gone through constant nightmares of seeing people and myself die, and all I want to get back to is my wife, who's in the hospital. Every single dollar that I've made has gone into a fund that I can only hope is still paying for her to stay alive on life support. And all I want to do is be there when she wakes up.
He kind of looks at you really confused, and how do you know she's still there?
I've been terrified to call ever since I found out that we were being followed and traced, and I've had very large gaps in time where I wasn't in control of my own body. Let's call it what it was. I was a slave for 4 months to a ghost in a room, and that would sound insane if I was saying this in public or to anybody else, but you might kind of get that. I don't know if she's alive. I don't know if she's safe. If I call her, I'm afraid that that would be like putting a bullet in her head. And the nurses that are tending to her, and myself, and everybody around me.
Can I have more water?
He doesn't really even really, it's not like he's not paying attention, but he doesn't see your plight as being really important because you're such a big part in it. And he says, I don't know how to convey this to you, and I don't know a lot about what they did with you there, or even how this all started, but from what I understand, you've been doing this for a long, long time. And if she was in the hospital when you started, I doubt she's still there now.
Max goes a little flush and he starts to look about as angry as he's looked in a little bit, and just trying to choke back some of that. Okay, so this organization, this thing that I've been doing for so long, thinking back, there's this fucked up underground facility that we went to. There's this death ball thing that Tamara throws around. Like, what is doing this for a while mean? I don't know what that means.
He shakes his head. I feel like you would know more than I do.
Max sort of perks up a little bit. We got some other stuff from there. He opens up his briefcase and he fishes around through steel samples and a bunch of other things. He throws a couple pieces of 1095 and 1045 on the bed. He's like, "Oh, those are good pieces.
What?
Those are very nice." And he pulls out a bundle of papers and like stuff in a notebook or in a folder. And he's just like, "This is the only information we've had, and I haven't had any time to look through it. And honestly, every time that I've thought about it, I've been compromised in some way."
Well, if you were me, I would definitely go through that, I guess. But you're probably gonna need everybody else here with you too. I don't know anything about that stuff.
All right. Well, Thomas, is it insane for me to have Tamara come in here and let you go?
Sounds like a plan. You mean like let me out of my bindings, or let me go?
Let you out of your bindings.
All right. Do you know where that portal thing is?
The portal detector? Yeah. He pulls it out of his briefcase. I'm not throwing this thing away. It's all fair and square.
Here's the thing. That equipment, we don't have anything to do with that. Which tells me that's probably something they don't want to lose.
Oh.
Which tells
Oh, no.
me there's probably something in it. So they don't lose it.
Oh, god damn it. God damn it.
Now,
All right.
if you do let me out of my bindings, I can possibly open it up and see if there's a particular thing inside it.
I'm gonna... Alright. I'm gonna make you a deal. I'll let you out of the bindings. You look at that, and we'll go from there. Does that sound good?
Sounds fair to me.
Alright. I will try to treat you like a human being. If you betray us, you've already seen that we're kind of out of our minds anyway. And I'm trusting you just that little bit, alright? And I knock on the wall for Tamara, and it's just...
Is there a Michael Bay movie being filmed outside?
I think so.
Liquid metal.
Oh god. Let's take it back a second. You're knocking on the door.
I'm knocking on the wall to get you to come back over. I'm using the Terminator knock as a sort of a signal.
Your foster parents are dead.
Oh god. Alright, tomorrow hears the knock and she walks in the room where Thomas and Max are.
Tamara, just I'm gonna say this is what happened because of what we discussed earlier. So, Becky comes in, and Tamara, just as you're about to leave, because Becky walked in, that's your only stipulation, Becky walked in, she, like, gracefully, like, steps in front of you and begins to bitch directly into your face. Like, oh my god, they're not letting me in there and talk about, and Thomas, and, like, I want to do this, and then he won't let me. And you're just, like, you step again, and she moves right in front of you, and Annie's sitting in the background, just like, oh, fuck. So, Tamara, you just kind of, like, play this dance with Becky where she just won't shut up, and you're like, Becky, and then, like, in no time you hear on the wall, and you're like, I have to go, and, like, you just, like, sidestep Becky one final time. But as you open the door, you see someone there standing almost in near shadow with an overcoat, even though it's starting to get a little bit warmer out in the mountains. There's still a little bit of a chill, especially at night. And you immediately recognize it to be Patty.
Well, do I really recognize him? It's been months.
Oh yeah, you know Patty.
Can't forget that guy. Good lord.
Alright, Tamara, he's just standing there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tamara, like, kind of, as she steps outside, she kind of, like, stops on her heel, and she stares at him, observing him for a second, and then she says to herself, I know that smell anywhere. A drunk Irishman. I only know one of those, and she approaches him a bit cautiously, just until she can see his face. And then she's like, Patrick?
Hello.
He is very drunk.
Is that Irish?
Like,
I don't know that Irish phrase.
he is impressively wasted right now, like, far gone.
How is he even standing?
It's a miracle.
He's just perched up against the wall.
So, what year is this? Fuck, is that you,
Alright.
Tamara?
Yes, this is me, Tamara.
Jesus, you changed.
Well, I remember you exactly as this.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
It's the haircuts. She's changed too much.
I changed my mind. You look the exact same. What's going on?
What had happened was, essentially, Patty had gone missing in an attempt to escape the history of the group to get away. But in seeing that there have been some rumors over the news that you guys have popped up again in Bolton, even though just within the past few hours, there's some suspicions going around that you might be in the involvement of missing children. And Patty picked up the trail right away using some of his instruments, which he recollected while he was missing. He no longer has a car because he was involved in a mysterious accident and doesn't really recall how it happened, except that there was a black van involved. But in that process of the accident, Hunter and Olive unfortunately did pass away. But Patty has been missing since then. But now he's back, and he was able to track you all down using some of his instruments and his powerful intuition from ghost hunting and his connection with the church.
The church always knows where you are.
Yes.
They're like Santa. Alright, so, Tamara can see that Patty's just a drunk mess right now, so she's like, why don't we go in here and get some water? And she's gonna, like, lead him to Max's room, knock on the door.
I shoved Tamara away, and I'm like, you know what? I've got boys. I've got I've got guys, holy guys, and instruments,
Nice.
and I also found a machete somewhere.
Tamara's just looking at Patty with these confused eyes. She doesn't know where this conversation is going.
He has a machete in his hand somehow now. He's just standing there.
It just drops out from his sleeve like an assassin.
You see this, Tamara? This is the fucking flaming sword.
What?
Garden of Eden.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's kind of lost some of its flair.
Tamara knocks on the door again to get Max's attention. She's getting concerned.
Okay, so... oh shit. Max hears the door knock and he's like, "All right, Thomas, just give me 1 second. I don't know why anybody be chattering out there." Opens the door.
Patty's just doing like fake kung fu moves with the machete.
In any other area, this would be suspicious, but because you're at this seedy motel, like nobody gives a fuck. There's some guy standing outside his hotel room smoking a cigarette, just watching Patty, like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Cannon ghosts, Tamara. Cannon ghosts.
Does Max recognize Patty immediately as well?
Oh yeah. Like, he has a very iconic look.
Okay. Tamara, that's Patty. Why is he doing fucking Jim Cotta moves with a machete? Is that the... Wait, he's alive. Oh no, he's alive.
Oh no. Oh no, he's
Wait,
alive.
that doesn't make any sense. This and Thomas at the same time is gonna be weird. Tamara, if you want... you know what? No. Patty, come here.
You see me, Adrian?
Yeah,
In the flesh.
who the fuck is it?
Who's Adrian?
Oh God, here we go.
Patty's on another planet right now.
Man, I don't know who
He
this
found
Adrian guy is.
Max's
He sounds like a
soul.
real fucking tool.
Here we go.
Your name's Adrian, right?
Max Power.
I was close.
Almost none of those letters are shared. I go to gently like hold his arm down so he stops swinging the machete around.
Watch out, Adrian, Max. There's a ghost behind you. And then I spit in the fit somewhere behind Max. You won't get this one, ghosts.
You spit directly on the man who's smoking his cigarette, and he's like,
no.
like, he goes back inside, drops his cigarette.
Yeah, you're welcome. I saved you too.
Patty, if you put the machete away, then let's get you inside. You smell like what's in my flask.
Oh, you have a flask, do you?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's go visit the flask.
I just hand Patty my flask and leave him outside. Tomorrow we got to do something.
Oh, no.
Patty, do you remember Miller and Camden?
Bit of Jesus juice. That's the stuff.
Oh, it'll do a job. I go over to where Miller and Camden are, and I knock on their door. It's Max, and I have a friend out here.
Who is it?
It's Max. God damn it!
No, your friend.
It's Patty. Patty's alive. Patty.
I just opened the door.
Camden. It is.
Who is it?
Oh, God damn it, Miller. I step aside. It's Patty. Patty, you remember these guys?
It's Patty.
Oh.
You asshole!
Oh, here we go.
Wait, are we tying another guy up again?
No, I usher Tamara into the room with Thomas, and I let Patty go into Camden's and Miller's room.
Deadly combination.
So, Patty, kind of move up close to Patty, shoulder to shoulder, you know, and I kind of say, "Hey, Patty, you know, I can get you a great deal on some junk I stole from some sucker's car one time." If you're
A long
interested, I
time
don't know
since
if
I've
we
been
ever
with
met.
someone. It's been a
Well-
long time since I felt the touch of another human. That's the worst.
You're with people now, and you better say your prayers, buddy. 'Cause- Wait, don't. Hey, I've seen you before, right? I remember like this whole kind of like sad, kind of hairy kind of look. Do I know you from somewhere?
You're speaking to Patty, right?
Oh, you're Adrian, right? Is that your name? What's your name?
Oh god, here come the bits.
He's talking to you, Patty. He's
Oh,
Spoiler. Okay.
sorry. It's really confusing if you're not ready for the bit.
yeah, I think you're Ben, right?
All right. What's your name, Peter? I'm gonna. No, what's your Patter? I'm gonna do you the human decency of treating you like a human, okay?
Okay.
But you gotta stop the bits.
Okay, I'm okay now. I am
Alright.
Patty.
Very good.
I am Patty.
That's good. You just keep being Patty, sweetie, okay? God, this guy's even worse than me. Now look, Max,
I'm
word
Patty.
on the street. No, not.
Max went into the other room. I literally just dumped Patty with you.
Oh, right. Okay, that was okay. Hey, Patty, can you go get Max for me?
So Max leaves that room. Max, where you headed?
I'm going back with Tamara Tamara and Thomas.
Okay. Do you want to get Annie as well?
Yeah, I'll grab Annie and I'll go over and knock on their door and Annie.
Hello.
Oh, it's good to see you awake and lucid again. Hopefully Becky's not talking your ear off too much about doing
I have learnt a few things about what I have missed while I was studying.
Okay, good. Thank Miller the next time you see him. He made sure that you got back with us all right.
Thank you.
We're gonna catch up with Thomas, and honestly, now that you know who he is and that he's in a situation himself, I think he might be able to stop us from being tracked by the people in the black vans. So
Does he need medical assistance?
he might. He's about to be untied, and he might be dehydrated. I gave him some water. He's probably really tired. It couldn't hurt to have a doctor's opinion.
Annie sort of gets a smile on her face and nods very excitedly with the braids bouncing and runs further into the room, disappearing again as she grabs up her bags. And she reappears wearing a face mask and her coat and her gloves and her bag, and she's like, okay, where are we going?
Very hygienic. We walk her to the other room with Tamara and Thomas, the two T's, if you will.
When they walk in, Tamara is just like sitting in front of Thomas and saying, "So then he turns himself into a pickle, and he's Pickle Rick. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen."
Thomas is not looking at Tamara. He's looking directly at like Max when he walks in, just like, why the fuck did you leave me here with her?
Tamara's great. Don't look. Tamara. Even though he doesn't appreciate your deep appreciation for cartoons, untie him. If he tries anything, then he knows what the consequences of that are. But he's gonna help.
Can I use the blade on the phantasm ball to untie him, or does that only activate when I throw it?
It only activates when you throw it. Otherwise, it's just a ball.
It's a Pokeball.
All right. Well, Tamara's just gonna untie the whatever I used to bind him with.
Oh yeah, that's no issue. So you just unbind him, and he kind of rubs his wrists, which are kind of purple now, And he looks pretty parched. Actually, his lips are cracked. And looking a little sallow under his eyes. Just not doing well.
Did you guys feed this man?
I gave him a glass of water about 10 minutes ago. Max goes through some of the gas station snacks that he has left.
Not much
we
left.
No. There's a bag of Cheetos and like one Reese's cup, but the package is already opened, and you know it's better than nothing. I hand that to Thomas.
Oh, poor Thomas.
Now with the freedom to use his hands, he kind of takes the food and gently puts it on the nightstand and just leaves it there and continues to drink the rest of his water.
Fair enough. Well, Max pulls out the device from his bag and he just hands it out to Thomas.
It's a fairly small device. It's about the size of a maybe a Nintendo Switch, sort of, a little bit less.
Ooh.
Has a screen on it.
A what?
But it's like a. It's not in.
With or without the Joy-Cons?
I'd say without. And
Is this in reference images somewhere? Oh god, here we go.
and the screen is, I can't remember what they call that type of screen. The older screens that they had on the Game Boy Advance.
LCD?
Is that it? Is it LCD?
Yeah, I think so.
Just this, yeah, more pixelated.
I think you're talking about a screen.
I don't know my screens. But yeah,
I think
no.
it's LCD.
Yeah. But he flips it over and begins to examine the back of the device, which is there's nothing indicating exactly like where it was manufactured or anything like that. And he looks around and he's like, "Does anybody have a screwdriver?"
Shit. The only thing I have are steel samples, but
I just need something
Maybe I
small with an edge on it.
small than edge. Does
Is it
it?
one of those custom? Is it one of those custom Nintendo screwdrivers?
I have a scalpel.
That might do it.
Annie sort of digs through her bag and hands it over.
He takes the scalpel.
Max gets a little wary. Like this is the first time. Like I'm tensed, and just in case he has any funny fucking ideas.
He doesn't even think twice about having the scalpel. He gets up and he goes to the small table there in the room and sits down in one of the chairs and puts the device under the overhead light and begins to delicately unscrew the back panel of the device. And with some time, he begins to remove the plastic, and before him is like this circuit board and a bunch of wires, and he's just kind of staring at it as if he's not really sure what he's looking for. But then he kind of digs around a little bit, and in the meantime, he's like, "I don't know if you guys want to figure out what you have on you right now. Maybe that could help us determine where we can't and can go."
Well,
I feel like Annie just starts listing different types of soaps that she has on her.
Max pulls out his cell phone, briefcase of a couple of business cards, an old sweater that we got from that one gross locker place.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that wasn't a weapon that he kept on him. I mean, it's just this and some garbage and a couple of paper clips.
Those are some pretty strange items.
I mean, is a gross sweater supposed to help? I don't quite get this. Looks over. Tomorrow you have that ball. Is the ball a thing that's important?
Oh.
The ball thing.
I have no idea what Max would call it. It's just the ball.
Is it steel?
It's certainly metal.
It's metal.
Well,
Liquid metal.
You also have on your person a portrait of all of you except for Patty, Annie, and Camden.
oh yeah, that's right. Going through a bunch of pictures, I pull out a picture and I'm like, well, there's this picture that none of us took and we don't remember. And nobody can figure out what the hell that's about. Maybe I'll go round up everybody and see what we've got. If you haven't stabbed us yet with a scalpel, I'm pretty sure that having 6 of us in a room will be just about as much security as we need. I go over and I knock on the door with Patty and Miller and Camden.
And notice how I saved the Pope's life in '87.
Yes, we know you're Patty, okay? We know. Oh, somebody's at the door.
You guys, come on over. Patty, meet Thomas. He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, God bless America. I swear, I'm gonna. You know what, Patty?
What's up, Adrian?
We might need to. I'm not Adrian. I can't emphasize that enough.
Okay.
All right.
Mix.
Good enough. And,
You know, I kind of like that name, Adrian. Yeah, it kind of fits him. You know, he's got that voice. He's kind of like that. You know what I mean? I like it. Maybe we should.
you know what? I might adopt it as a middle name. A new, like a secret identity. You know.
Oh yeah, an alias.
An alias. That's the right word.
You should put it at the end of your actual name in brackets.
What are brackets? Max has never used a computer successfully. You know what? It doesn't matter. Come on over, and give me my flask back.
Oh, right, this is yours.
Yeah.
I want that on a shirt. Come on over and give me my flask back.
And Camden, I look over and I'm like, you doing all right? You had a scuffle with the guard and you kind of passed out on us. And you know what? I'm glad that you're back with us too.
I'm doing alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one cares about Patty.
I care about you, Patty.
You don't.
You were swinging a machete around in a trench coat in the middle of summer. I'm worried for you. Don't bring the machete out. Actually, can I see the machete?
No.
All right, fine. Just come on over.
Look, Patty. We all are here for you. We all care for you. No, I'm not giving your stuff back, but we care.
Look, I'm just saying, if someone disappears for years and comes back with a machete, they're doing all right for themselves.
You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Max puts a hand on his shoulder and goes out for a handshake with the other arm. It's good to have you back, Patty.
I look at his hand and I'm like, I start crying a little bit.
And you guys know that Patty's he's exagerating because it's only been a few months, really. But
yeah, I'm drunk. Don't worry about me.
No, I look at their hands too, and I start crying. Wow, look at this. Look at the power of friendship. Oh my God, we're gonna make it.
I take the other hand. Oh, go ahead.
You know what, Max? It's good to have me back.
And I with that, I turn around and I say, "Come on, guys!" And I go and get Becky from her room.
We're off to see the wizard. Come on, guys. Or the wonderful. What?
Just to hop in
Let's just
with the
go.
others, and I'll get Becky in, and I super hope that she's willing to not do anything weird. And,
Becky's definitely in a mood. She's not talking to you, Max. She's upset. But she's cooperating.
all right. Well, I don't. I was hiding some chocolate from Thomas because I didn't want to give him the good chocolate, and I hand her the last piece of chocolate from the gas station, and I have no more snacks.
She
And
throws it
walk
on the
over.
ground. Immediately to
Think you want
sleep.
the carbs?
Whatever, Becky. Just come on. And I walk over to the room with Thomas, and I just gently suggest to sit in a chair and not do anything.
I want to walk past Patty as he's holding the machete and point to Thomas with the scalpel. He's got a weapon!
Oh,
Max, you seen this? He's got a weapon.
he's got a chip.
No! Stop! He's using it as a screwdriver.
I turn around with everyone to see who's behind me with a weapon.
Dude, Patty, it's fine. Camden's fine.
Thomas doesn't even look up. He's still looking down into the device, and you can see him like with his fingers. He pinches out a D-cell battery and sets it on the table, and then continues to kind of reach down inside the device. And looks like he's trying to pluck something out of the device.
Oh shit.
It does not sound like that.
All right, guys. While I have you in here, and we have a minute, and I don't know what that sound is, but I keep hearing it. It's just like it's in the background. I don't know. Max pulls out the folder with the documents in it, and he's just like, Thomas doesn't know what these are. We haven't looked at them yet. And he opens it up and hands it out for people to look at.
And if you all look in reference images under references, you'll see the documents there.
Fuck.
Yeah, these are definitely words.
I should have learned to read. Damn it.
I knew that would
There's
have come
probably
to you
something
one
here.
day.
Yeah. Wait, did none of you? Andy, you're a doctor. Did you say? You said you could read. It was gonna bite him in the
Yeah.
butt. Okay.
Yeah. Annie can read. Annie can read. She's
Oh,
good.
thank
She went to
God.
medical school.
Annie has
Well,
the
we
highest
can't all be
education of
doctors.
anybody here.
That is a fact.
She may have not done the certification at the end, but she finished her medical school too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Technically,
She's been inside a hospital.
she has. She has been inside of a hospital. That's about as far as her going into the hospital went. But you know, she was there.
I'm up the hallways of the high school down the street.
So
What?
going through and reading some of these. Jen, how would you like to do this? Do you want to have us read them out loud, or do you want like because?
I can read them out loud. I shall read them out loud. There are 8 documents that you guys were able to salvage from the old office that you visited many, many months ago. The first document that you're looking at is from September 20th, 1995. It says, name, Ladybug, Administrator, Dr. Kretsch, room number C4, procedure, rescue, and recovery. Under symptoms, it says contusion, anxiety, panic. Comments say, Ladybug, having gone missing at the start of AR in 1988, has reappeared after RFP, which is around 9 hours. Ladybug did not age and was confused and anxious. Contusions on arms and legs, no otherwise trauma. Became more coherent after relocating to isolation. Recovered memory with backwards prompting. Continue backwards prompting. This is her recommendations. Continue RFP therapy. Test stem cells for aging markers. And then there's a notation there from another doctor that says, do not continue rapid flash phase therapy. Admit to next assignment September 30th.
Sounds like something went wrong there.
It sounds like 1998.
Resident Evil.
Guys, I think I got it. It says Haiti, Purring, Gene. Am I reading this right?
I look over at Miller like, that's cursive.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never took Japanese, so I don't really know.
Oh, I love you, Ben. You're good.
Hmm?
I mean, I like you. You're fine.
Oh God.
I've just realised, because Annie's a doctor, she will write in that doctor scribble, which means Miller will have absolutely no idea.
Some kind of
anything
code.
would read or write, because it's just all foreign to him.
Some kind of code. I can't.
Okay. So that's just one of these documents. And I'm assuming we all read it with the same voice inside of our heads, but
Of course.
I'd like to read the next one if that's okay.
Oh, yes. I was going to say you should read the next one.
Okay, scan. Not the file name document, Adrian. That's stupid. Adrian. All right, so this one, name cat, date 4/28/1997. What's the year that we're in?
1999.
Okay.
Come on, Max. I knew that.
God damn it.
I was
The
thinking that too.
Administrator Dr. Franklin, room C2, procedure, elevator room experiment. Symptoms: vomiting, upset stomach, anxiety and panic, shock and trauma. Last time I have dreams about the elevator. That's I don't like this document at all. Proceeded with cat in elevator room. Good mood, optimistic, followed protocol expertly. RFP in elevator brought catatonia and total corporeal crush.
Corporeal Crush sounds like a great band name.
It,
Or a great soda.
Cat returned unprompted 10 hours later in fear state, described an event unrelated to target destination. Debriefed and returned to service 4:30. Continue to monitor. Cat describes nightmares. Disengage and distract with conversation. This is not enough. Please give Cat more time. C. Max reads elevator and nightmares, and he starts to just sort of not feel well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody else read another one. I'm not okay.
You all right, Mick?
No. Who? Oh god damn it. Isn't Mick a slur for Irish people? That's not nice.
I feel like everything's a slur for Irish people with no Mick.
Oh. Became real for a second.
Oh. It did. I look to somebody else. I sort of stare through the room. Somebody read another one. I can't do it.
I'll give it a shot. Give me that paper.
I hand you
Sparrow. 4/28/1997. Is this an Irish or US format? Dates? I don't know. Okay, keep going. Room
Gotta love that
C2.
28 month.
Procedure. Elevator experiment. Jesus, more elevators. What the fuck? Okay. Anxiety, panic, depression, suicidal, mood swings. Sparrow reappeared and was very agitated. Began screaming when launched. when touched.
Oh
Or
boy.
touched. I've relocated his
Her.
lasagna.
You really can't read.
We relocated her isolation and did.
Is there one in Comic Sans that he can read? That I can read?
Debriefed.
We got the easy one. Sparrow did not discreet.
Yes.
Sparrow did not describe the target location.
Stop it, guys. You're making him feel self-conscious.
But a hellscape instead.
You got it. We're rooting for you, man. Come on.
Discontinuous rapid flash phasing in C2 does not seem safe nor productive. Cat and Sparrow repeated similar experiments. It's of 5-3. As of 5-3, Miss Lee has met, not returned. Grizzly has not returned. Ladybug and dog, okay. Dr. Flant, no.
Hard novel.
How did I do, guys?
Amazing. And NA would read again.
I mean, it made sense to me.
Yeah, it was great.
Good job. Good job. It was a hard
I
one.
ripped up
That
the
was a
piece
hard
of paper.
Do you really?
I rip up the piece of paper and throw it away.
Oh my god.
Max.
Whatever that was, it wasn't important.
Max heard the word elevator and he hears ripping and he doesn't say anything. He grabs all the paper and he scoops it up and he throws it back into his bag and he looks at Patty and he's just like, I understood every word of that.
Well, he's clearly not Irish.
That wasn't I don't speak Irish.
Or drunk.
Oh, that I speak. And Matt takes a swig. Oh god, okay.
Another elevator experiment. Let's go. Let's keep going. Fun. This is what I came back for.
Somebody else can read another one. It's okay.
Alright, I'll
Annie,
do...
I was gonna say I was gonna do it.
Oh no, you go ahead. You take this one.
Annie sort of holds her hand out for another piece of paper.
Hands you Canary.
Canary. Okay. Now to find which one's canary.
It'll be the third
Hand
one.
me the next one.
Wait.
Scan 3.
Ah, got it. Didn't we just read canary? No.
No.
Canary. Room C4. The date is the goddamn American dates.
Yep.
7th of the 20th, 1989.
I'll drink to
The
that.
administrator is Franklin. Procedure fetch quest and targeted. So Canary was euphoric and in a state of mania. Canary entered RFP portal at 12:13 p.m. Returned at 1:30 p.m. in good spirits with a child's doll circled and written down. When asked where he got it, he said Andy and then laughed and fainted for 2 minutes. Target object was a flower bouquet in our Canada facility. Failed to fetch.
Was this
And
the
then it
plot of Toy
says
Story?
It's like, where is this in the materials room? Question mark. See.
Did the toys come to life and leave? Andy.
I,
Is Andy just giving toys away?
Canada dolls, Andes. I don't understand.
Well, he would. So what I get from this one is that if whether canary is a code name or an actual canary is sent through a portal to collect an item, it does not turn up in Canada where it was supposed to. Instead, it turns up unknown and finds a child's doll and brings it back.
Mm-hmm.
And then is high as hell when it comes back.
Max nods. Yeah. Okay. I think
Patty nods as well. Yeah, seems legit.
I give the paper back to Max, sort of glaring at Patty.
That one was important. We can keep that one.
I hand Dr. Hart to Miller.
What? Oh.
Oh God, you gave a heart.
The sheet of paper.
Alright, let's see. Okay, now. Oh. Anybody got some glasses around here that I can wear? I think that's gonna help everything out.
Max turned
Anybody
on
have-
the lights. Is that
Oh!
We haven't turned on any lights except for Thomas's.
Oh, yeah, look at this. There's words on here. Did you guys know that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Ah, boy. Let's see. Alright, name C3. Oh, wait, that was the box. Wait, which box am I? Okay. 8/10, 1996, American dating format. Thank you. By Dr. Sketch. Okay, let's see. Procedure. Heroin. Apartment. No, heroin. Something with heroin. So, let's see. Dr. Hart.
Like the only
Administered.
word you haven't struggled with. The
uh,
only word you haven't struggled with was heroin.
Oh. Well, I recognize that one, duh. Okay. I work in a high school. Okay. Dr. Heroin Hart administered the supplement herself under RFP. I think we all know what that means. Oh, God. Was within 30 minutes. Dr. Hart did not phone, but the experience total discrimination. Repeated being in a band and experiencing some effects of the heroin. Let's see. Recommendations, heroin. Yeah. I think we can. Oh, wait. Heroin not. Okay, no, it's not. That's no good. I think that's what discontinue the heroin. I don't like this paper anymore. But it's signed Dr. Collin Sketch, and it's from 96, 8/11. Oh, thank heaven. Oh, I like this one. This was a good one.
Max is uncontrollably laughing.
Oh, the last part of it, I missed it. It says, oh.
Maybe that's because they filed it the day after they wrote it.
Oh, it was the 12th.
It was like, oh shit.
Oh.
Because the date
That's
was
how
the
they know.
8th of the 10th, but it was only filed the day after. Why
Oh my
the
God.
delay?
I think you're onto something.
I think
Why
I'm
the
on
delay?
Didn't we know Dr. Hart?
No, that's Olive. We definitely
Oh.
knew.
I
We-
know her.
She. I don't know. I think we only get Patty back. I don't think Olive's coming back, guys.
Yeah. I think we can safely say that heroin isn't good for the heart.
Well, you know what? I believe in her to come back one day with a machete, or maybe 2 machetes.
Get more machetes.
More machetes. That's what I'd expect.
I don't think we're gonna get that lucky.
You don't know.
I don't.
With the
You're right.
machetes or with
Both. I don't think we're.
It's really a roll of the dice.
Max has 1,000-yard stare.
Remember the Terminator?
I
Guys?
turn to Tamara and I hand her a sheet that just says the name is Spider. We're all taking turns.
I love this.
Yeah, this is good.
All right. As Max hands Tamara the paper, she just kind of like swiftly takes it away while glaring at him. She's still feeling a little bit resentful at him for what he did in the last campaign, snatching her away from the arcade.
Max like sort of like gasps a little. I'm sorry. And he just looks down at the floor.
All right. So Tamara's going to she's got the paper between her hands, but she's still kind of glaring at Max for a second before she looks down at the paper. And then she starts to read. Date 3/4/97. Administrator Franklin. Procedure, time and location testing. Anxiety, panic, and Tamara just kind of skims over the paper for a second with disinterest. Exhibited fear, returning to testing. Inquisitive about cat, ladybug, and sparrow. He expressed that he felt it being blemished. I assured him that solo privilege. He was not able to face to allow being in the elevator room. The spider's increased anxiety, especially to the sounds of freight elevator. Dose of heroin increased to 2. Alright. She just kind of like tosses the paper down.
Max sort of scrambles to pick it back up and keeps it with the rest of his things and looking at the sheet because the word elevator keeps coming up. It like just looking at it, it's just uncomfortable, and he files it back away. And looking over at Camden and looking at the name Fish, I hand him a sheet and it's just like, Camden, go for it. Max sort of like nudges Camden in the shins. Camden?
He's just glazed over
Camden?
look in his eyes.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I'll wait for him to come to. I'll read this one.
I think his trigger word was heroin, and he just completely phased out.
Name Fish. Date February 10th, 1997. Administrator Franklin. Franklin and Ketch. Room C5, deep trance therapy. Did not return. Fish was especially combative this morning and refused food at 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Physically was initiated at 1 p.m. Fish was uncooperative and required physical incentive. Calmed down in ISO after 1 hour. Relocated to C5 and test began 2:30 p.m. at 3. Test began at 2:30. At 3, Kretsch reported that the strobe in C4 spontaneously broke. 20 minutes later, Fish disapparated disapparated alone during. That was a real struggle.
I
Sorry.
think that says disappeared, Max.
No, shut up. Pete.
No, it said disasperated.
Fucking goddamn it! Disapparated alone during solo RFP. He has not returned. Continue RFP in C5 until fish returns. Keep C5 locked. Still no fish. James Franklin, date 3/20/1997. All right. Fucking whatever.
You guys hear me?
Yeah,
I can hear you now.
Okay.
still got one more.
We got one more. It's got Sparrow written all over it for you. Max hands it over to you and it's just like, fuck it.
All right. I'll need to read it off the stream. I was trying to say that the last time, but I couldn't be heard. I have to read it off the stream just because the phone that I'm using has
Gotcha.
Discord.
This is when we find out how far the lag goes.
Yeah. I can see the bottom of the page right now.
Yeah.
Battle. May 2nd, 1998. The administrator was Franklin James, room A4, group The Rapey. He has symptoms of being behavioral. Sparrow expressed distrust with doctors and caused Canary to lash out. Canary intends to withdraw funding. Dag was difficult to redirect. Cat became upset and requested to speak with his wife. When Cat was removed, Sparrow proceeded to attack Dr. Kretsch and a security officer, Officer McMain. Ladybug began to inquire where fish was, which incited Canary more. Sparrow was then removed. Note here says Sparrow reported a strange feeling in C5. Sparrow's behavior is worrying. We've got some notes here that scratched out. It says she may be conspiring with Dr. Hart to sabotage the ice cream shop. I don't know, it's crossed out. But it says, I will talk with Sparrow tonight. Signed, Dr. Franklin, May 3rd, 1998.
I don't know if I'm more confused or less confused.
Do you think I could try read mine again?
I look at a bunch of tattered sheets, tattered pieces of paper in my briefcase, and I look over at Patty, and I'm like, "No."
Fuck, who ripped it up?
It's good to have you back, Pat.
Patty! Let's do some drinks. Are we done reading these notes?
Patty!
Yeah. I don't have any more papers. This is it. I don't know about you, but Thomas keeps referring to us as things and experiments, and I can relate to having nightmare. Like I think I'm one of these people.
Are you Dr. Hart? Wait.
No, I don't think I am. I think that would be Olive.
No heroin. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great.
Are we doing heroin or not?
We're not doing any heroin.
How would I read that paper for?
The reward for doing these things is not heroin.
That's not what I signed up for.
Well, I ripped up the paper. I thought we were gonna roll.
Hold on, I'll be right back. For real.
Well, let's see what we got at our disposal. Okay, we got the ball. That's good. And we got this portal thing that I heard about somewhere. And, I say we manipulate those things for all we can get. I mean,
So they were doing experiments on animals.
Animals!
Or were they code names?
Oh, animals. That reminds me. Has anybody seen Becky lately? Or... I haven't heard from her in a while, so I was just thinking, what happened? Did
Anybody
she whip the
can,
ball? Did she have a ball?
Anybody can roll for intelligence to see if they can figure out.
12.
Okay. I would say, Camden, none of those names are for you. But you do recognize Dr. Hart, because you knew a Dr. Hart when your band was big at the time. Or you knew a Hart, for sure.
Fuck.
3.
I need to try to find a way to pull this up online.
I am fascinated by the ball, by the way, just for the record. I want to know what that ball is.
I mean, you've seen what it can do. It's a crazy ball.
Outright eviscerate some dude.
Put some new holes in people a lot of times.
Oh, God. Ew. Oh, God.
Yeah. It's
That reminds me of Becky.
fantastic.
I don't
Oh,
know why.
God.
I'm going to say that Tamara hasn't really been paying attention to the notes that they're reading, so nothing really registers for her aside from Olive's name.
So RFP is rapid flashing phase. Right?
Hey, you're the doctor here. I don't know. You tell me. Okay. I just read the thing.
Rapid flashing phaser.
Would Annie know anything in particular with her medical background?
Go ahead and roll for medicine. This is a very particular case. Let's see.
Out of 14.
14. Oh, that's pretty good. I'll say that, heroin can have a very special effect on people. In this context, it was probably used to either disengage them from their state of mind or to initiate something for them to do. And then also with the flashing, that's sometimes a technique used in hypnosis.
I sort of look around. Well, Annie sort of looks around for a bit, and then she sort of coughs. She goes, I might have some knowledge about some stuff, but I don't know if it's about the people as such. Heroin, I know, has been used in the past. In the government's ever attempt to create a super soldier, and I know from my own few little courses in class that lights were always used as a hypnosis technique. If that sheds some light to any of you guys here.
Limits.
Becky, who has been silent this entire time, kind of giving Max the silent treatment, she remembers when she opened that door at Ashley's Manor, John Ashley's Manor, and there was a flashing light in the room, and how it froze her in place, and she could feel all of her friends also become frozen in place at the flashing light.
Wow, guys, remember that time I like opened that door and there was a flashing light, and then I became frozen in place and like totally paralyzed, and then you guys came in after me, and then you guys also got totally paralyzed.
And his eyes sort of widened. You guys wouldn't move. I did everything I could to try and wake you up before something hit me in the head.
I don't remember.
Like, you were just stood there looking at this light in this room. You were stood like statues. I came out and everyone was stuck.
I do remember this.
In some ways,
That's
I feel like a
before
part of
we got
myself is still
separated.
stuck in that room.
It's okay.
Max is back from whatever he was doing.
Max had to go into the bathroom for a moment and wash his face. He was trying to absorb everything that he read.
I grab Max by the collar and I'm like, Max, what are we gonna read now?
We're done reading. It's fine. And I push him further away from my face than he is.
I wanna read. I can do it.
Reading is fun.
At this time, Thomas, you can see him pinching his fingers together inside the device on the table, and he pulls out a little blue chip, and wrapped around the chip
It's a bug.
is this wire, this long wire that's just free, soldered to the chip, but it's pretty free. And he looks at it and he's like, I think this is what I was looking for.
You found the thing that's been tracking us.
Yes, this would be used to track the device. And he gets up and he goes to the bathroom, drops it in the toilet, and flushes it. It should be safe to use now. They won't find us with it. But it does need a new battery.
Alright, well now, how do we flush you?
No, we're not flushing
He
anybody.
looks
We're
at
not flushing him down the toilet.
and goes and
Candy,
sits
grab
back
his
at
right
the
leg,
table.
grab his left.
No, nobody's grabbing anybody. Stop. Stop.
We'll torture more reading out of him.
What? No, you just met Thomas.
I say we flush him.
I think the majority is against you here, Max.
Oh.
For flushing him.
We're not flushing him. Yeah, absolutely not. He literally.
He offers no
He's
threat
not
to
gonna
us.
stay in the
He's-
toilet.
He must know
he's
something.
not doing anything.
He potentially just saved all of our lives multiple times over.
Did he?
He's got a point. Ah.
Machete saved my life. So I don't know what you're talking about over there, standing on those delicious legs.
Oh god.
Thomas, don't listen to this part. It's not a good representation of us, okay? Don't.
Thomas just sits back in his chair with his hands on his stomach and watches you all.
I'm sure this is entertaining, but well, I look around the room. Do we have any D batteries?
What was the battery that he took out of the
It was a
the
D-cell
device?
battery, and there's really nothing battery operated in the room. Everything is plugged to the wall. You've got your phone there on the nightstand. You do have an iron that's got the cord wrapped around it up in the closet, but that's about it, really. Television.
Is there a TV remote?
There is, but it's AA, or actually even AAA.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Jeez, you're making it even harder.
What about like camcorder? What does that have?
Your camcorder has a proprietary battery. It's large on the back. It's like a brick battery.
Yeah.
What about my KMF, K2 EMF meter?
2 AA batteries.
Oh,
Guys.
busted! Not today, sir.
Sorry guys, I'll go home.
Take your machete, get the fuck out.
It's like, oh, I have the batteries. Fuck it, I'm out of here.
Are there any smoke detectors nearby? Question for the
Ooh.
DM.
Yes, there is a smoke detector in the room.
Yeah, those would be 9-volt though.
Ah, fuck! She's done everything!
I take it off there anyway. I take the smoke detector down,
Uh-oh.
and what kind of battery's in there?
9-volt.
God damn it! I was hoping that would have been it.
Can I make a cell battery out of stripping down a normal battery?
Oh, does anybody have a potato? You know, we could, like, connect it, because you connect it to a light bulb, and it, like, light bulb turns on.
Thomas just glares at Miller and he's like, well, we don't really need to use this thing right now anyway, do we? We're in a hurry to be somewhere else.
I guess we'll go with the ball.
I don't think whatever powers the ball.
It's like, what does the ball have? Open the ball.
Open it. Open it.
And while we're all in the room, I pull out the picture, the group picture with all of us, and I'm just like, guys, does this trigger anything in any of you? We've looked at it before, but now we've read through all the sheets. We've unlocked something from our histories that we don't even know is real, or if it's real or not, or whatever the fuck is going on. And I hand the picture out to everybody.
Drugs. I want drugs.
It's
right
a
now.
Polaroid picture of Max, Hunter, Becky. Becky looks younger in the picture, like 16. Miller is in the picture as well. Tamara is also in the picture, not looking too happy. Naturally, just kind of like, I think Max has his arm around Tamara, and she's just like looking at the camera, not really happy. Also, this Cambridge fellow is in the picture as well. And he's just standing there smiling.
Guys, I find it alarming I'm not in this photo.
We can Photoshop you in there, or whatever.
It
Yeah,
looks,
is there any?
there's no date on it. In the background, you do see a cabin, an A-frame cabin right behind you. It looks like it's a little overcast. Everything looks a little damp. Maybe that's why Tamara is so unhappy, because she looks a little damp too. So it's hard to tell. It's a Polaroid, so there's not much that you can see in there except that everybody's all together in a group photo, and nobody knows who's taking the picture.
Just shake it some more. You know, maybe the definition comes out. Like, really shake it. You know what I mean?
This one guy that we don't know. What does he look like?
He has really short, almost buzzed, light blonde hair. Kind of looks like River Phoenix a little bit. Tall.
So he looks
little-
like he's bald.
What? No.
But like if he's like super shaved and
He's not super
And, like-
shaved. I said slightly shaved.
oh, I
So
thought it
he's
was like
bald.
super shaved. I was like bald man.
Yeah.
Wait.
White short, blue jeans.
Blue
He's wearing a
jeans.
jersey.
Well, I don't know exactly what to make out of it, but if this
You gotta make that.
guy is one of us, and the last time, the conversation I had with Thomas earlier this morning, and mechanically last campaign, he was talking about this one guy who was freakishly strong or powerful or some shit, and he said that he was one of us, and that doesn't make any sense unless it's him. But Max kind of like goes half catatonic, and like it looks like his brain is completely fried.
Welcome to our world.
Thomas kind of looks over at the picture. That is pretty strange. That must be him. You know, we never really got a solid photo of that guy. It was more like a composite sketch of what he would look like now, but yeah, it looks like it could be him.
Do you know where he was last?
You know, this device was supposed to help us find not only him, but also you. And, well, we found you first, but we never found him.
Oh god, we gotta go back into the toilet, get the thing out, find him, go to the mall, get a... What are we doing? Where are we going? We're not gonna solve anything around here.
I'll be completely honest. I could go for a nap. Is it feasible for us to for just to take a rest? It's been it has to be like really early in the morning, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's more going on like 12 midnight, and
Okay.
You can hear the activity outside picking up, where it was once quiet. You hear like the sounds of motorcycles and men like just carousing in the parking lot, just kicking up dust, a little screaming and people talking. The activity has really picked up.
Gross.
My god, you hear all that carousing going on out there?
You seem cool.
I fucking love you guys. All right.
They're doing like circles out in the.
I check out the circle. You see this?
There you go.
Oh my god, they have cards in their spokes of their bicycles. Oh god, they're in the room.
Can I just go in front of the window and poop? What the fuck is happening outside?
It's like the punch driving
Yeah. Yeah, you know, as you look outside the window, there are like 10 motorcycles doing circles and donuts, and they're having a blast out there.
Right now.
There's a small group of younger adults out in the dark, and where you can barely see them, and they're smoking. You can see the lights from their cigarettes as they're smoking, and they're laughing and carousing. They're wearing leather jackets, and yeah, they're having a good time. You can see them drinking.
I wear a mask.
Well, everybody, I don't know about you, but I think I found our bloodlust for tonight. I think we know who to murder. Murder.
Yeah, no, they're making lots of noise and laughing with each other, and
We don't kill people for being loud. We don't kill people
Look,
unless they have guns and they're trying to kill us.
Why is Raubo?
I'm miserable. They're having a good time out there. I can't have that on my conscience. Okay,
That's depressing.
I do. Yeah, I know. And they gotta know it by us killing them.
No.
What?
Probably not. No, that's
Oh.
a terrible idea.
I think I agree with Max. We need to rest because fucking Miller here, he's talking nonsense.
And I read Dr. Hart's paper and it said heroin on it, and then
Hey, look, I'll tell you what. I'll use the last of my cash to buy us all breakfast. If we just go, if we can just get some sleep, it'll be all right. We can come at this in the morning and
we're going to Denny's in the morning.
Rest and
No.
we'll be better.
yeah.
Hey
we'll-
guys, I'm all for like SLEEPING and like
What?
stuff, and like, but like, what about like, you
What if
know,
she's mad?
THOAMAS? You know, what about him?
Thomas
What do you
stares
about that
simply
guy?
at Becky.
I think he gets
What?
He's staring at you, Becky, and he's just like, he doesn't say anything. He's just so pissed right now.
You're a fucking idiot.
You're so close and yet so far from him that he's just like, oh.
IDGAF. Okay.
I'll tell you what. We have like Becky, Tamara, and Annie. They're holed up in you have room was it room 10? We have this room, and the other guys have the other room. I'll just sleep in here. So he's not alone. He's not running. And we honestly,
What if he like beats your ass?
if he beats my ass, you kill him. I look over at Thomas. And I
But
was
what
like,
if he's already gone by that time?
It's fine.
Maybe we should just tie him down again.
No,
Hey,
I'm not
right
tying him
here. I don't need to be tied down. I'm fine.
I'm already getting in the tub. That's where I'm sleeping.
Paddy starts taking off his clothes in the room. He's like, okay, I'll sleep with Max as well, just to make sure.
I mean, do we really trust him though? A
Uh,
dog needs its leash.
I look down, contemplating, and I'm just like, he took a tracker out of the thing that they could have been tracking us with. I think I trust him.
I think
And
he would have done
track-
it sooner. What if he's just doing it to like, you know, get us off his back?
does he still have Annie's scalpel?
You don't see it on the table anymore.
Oh.
I hold my hand out, and I'm just like, Thomas, I'll give the scalpel back to Annie if that's all right.
We just need to pat him down.
Oh.
He crosses his arms and leans back in his chair. I haven't cut you yet.
Yet.
Thomas, all I'm doing is giving back Annie a tool.
He looks at Annie. Do you really need it?
Miller's gonna go ahead and drop kick
Annie says
Thomas in
yes.
a chair.
Wait a minute.
You're not Annie.
Annie says yes.
I love you, Thomas.
I didn't realize I was muted.
Oh.
Annie sort of looks at him and he's like, I know it won't sound important to you, but I need to re-sterilize it, and then it needs to go back in its protective casing so that I can use it if someone needs it, and that way it won't have any pathogens, bacteria, or fungus on it, and I won't increase the chances of infection post-surgery.
Yeah.
Plus, my mum gave it to me as an enrollment present, and it really means a lot.
That's perfect.
Why are you here?
To be honest, Thomas, I still don't know. You see, I was actually brought in as an expert witness, not a character witness. My character's a bit odd, but I was brought in as an expert witness against them at a court case. Turns out their friend did it anyway.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
Not us.
And then they asked me to help. So I make sure they don't get sick, and I make sure they stay free of germs.
So you and I
To be
were
honest, I feel like that was such a
both
bad decision on your
implicated
part.
in this situation. So we have something in common.
Technically, yes. Technically.
Boy.
Would I be able to get my scalpel back,
Here we
please?
go.
You will rest assured knowing that they don't have it. It stays on my person. It's just mine, and it means a lot to me.
He pulls it out of his
To
pocket
be clear.
and places it on the table and spins it.
She quickly grabs one of the towels from the bathroom or like a tissue or something. Drop over it and pick it up, and then put it in her bag.
Alright, so you're saying whoever points at, we have to kill.
No, he lets Annie take it back, but... Alright. I
Thought
think
this
I need
would be
some
a good
sleep
party.
too.
All
That
right.
was a lot of work. I don't think I trust you.
Max.
So creepy.
Max is trying not to falter, but Yeah, I'm sleeping in this room tonight.
Hey, why'd you spin that scalpel, dude? Why'd you do that?
He's feeling a little harried by everybody around him, and he gets up from the chair and pushes past everybody and goes to one of the beds, and he sits down. I would really appreciate if everybody left.
Why are we just acting like he didn't just spin a scalpel?
We all saw it, Thomas.
Fucking
Well,
psychopath.
Who's sleeping with him?
I'm not sleeping with.
How about because we're all going to sleep or whatever, I just like do a to him, just like make him stay for a few hours.
No. Becky and Max looks you dead ass in the eyes and is just like, we don't need to. We save them.
Married.
If we don't do it to him, we will
No.
do it to someone else.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Because I like to control people.
I put both of my arms on her shoulders and I start walking her towards the door. No. We're not
I
doing
think that because you're saving him, you'll be able to save other people.
No,
I'm
I'm saving you from whatever consequences could come of that. No harm comes to any of us.
Well, as soon as you throw me out that door, I'm just
not
gonna go to one of those men who are like talking about circles and just like make them love me.
They're not just talking circles, they're doing circles, okay? She means it.
Yeah, they're outside with their motorcycles going circles. Circles.
Oh God, not motorcycle men.
I fully thought
Motorcycle men trigger me.
I let go of Becky and I'm just like, Becky, it's okay. Let's all get some rest, and when you wake up, it'll be
I'm
just
legal now, so I just need to find someone real quick.
When Becky steps outside, the sound of the motorcycles just increases. It's so loud. They're all. It's like a fucking party out there.
The motorcycles are like calling to her.
Oh my God, what if it's
Yeah, no, and then the hotel
This is
manager is
real life.
outside, and he's like, "Hey, you guys gotta leave! You gotta leave!" And the group of young people, one of them stands out. He has this really short, light, almost white-colored mohawk that falls forward on his face. And he's got a cigarette, and he's like, "Shut the fuck up, old man!" And the hotel manager just shakes his head with his hands on his hips, and he considers saying something for a moment. Then he turns and he leaves, and you can hear him mutter under his breath, "I'm 40." And he call the cops.
Does he like
You
look?
fucking do that. I don't give a shit. Everybody laughs.
Kids in their circles.
I would peek my head out the door and be like, "We got a lot lizard here."
Shut the fuck up, you old bag.
I want to poke my head out too and be like, "Shut the fuck up, ghosts."
It's not ghost.
Are we still at the motel or whatever?
Yeah, we're all trying to leave the room so everybody can go to their
Is
rooms
there
and
like
sleep.
a suite at the hotel?
So, are we not
mean,
gonna
motel
confront the
or whatever.
bikers, or?
Wait, I don't know, man. Like maybe we should. But did they leave?
No, they're still there.
They're still there, yeah.
We
Which
just
is the
told the
hottest one?
guy
One of
to
the
fuck
one of
off.
the bikers, he takes a turn too sharp and ends up nearly upending his bike and kicks up a bunch of broken glass and gravel and dirt up at some of the room windows, and somebody closes their blinds really quick because they've been watching, and they're all laughing at each other.
Oh, circles, circles.
Circles! Woo!
We love circles.
You fucked up, Randy. Get back in the fucking bike. You got 10 more laps.
Let's just do it circles.
Circles.
Which one's the hot one? Just give me pointers.
They're all kind of attractive. They're young in their
God, here we
mid to
go.
early 20s, maybe 30 at max. They got these leather jackets with studs on them. and
Biker
spikes.
gangbang.
The one that's being
What?
very loud, one with the blonde hair that nearly falls in front of his face, he has a really long earring on his right
Oh my
ear.
god, I can
It's
feel
an
it.
inverted cross. You can see it glinting in the night light.
If he only has one earring, which ear is it supposed to be that makes him gay?
That's a myth.
Does he
it
have a
look like head?
bandana out of his back pocket?
Fuck.
Does he have an ascot? Does he have like? Well, his hair is
He has
that as
really
well.
tight black pleather pants, and
I'm wearing
the shirt underneath his jacket has holes in it, and he's got
What's in his
black
butt?
leather.
Some in his
Yeah,
butt.
what's in his... Hey, question for the DM, what's in his butt?
Some drugs, maybe like.
Right beside him is a
a
young woman with dark skin, and she also has kind of a faux hawk kind of
Wait,
hair.
so like, is that his girlfriend?
Don't ask me.
Am I about to be a homewrecker? Because I will do it.
Do it.
She's tall, almost taller than he is. She's got these high heels on, and
Wait
she
a
looks.
minute.
So what you're saying? Oh my god. You know what? Fuck that. But anyway, so you're saying that he's a sub?
Oh yeah, he's pretty attractive.
That's
No, like he's
not...
submissive.
That's not what that means.
That's not...
Like he likes to be dominated.
What?
Yeah, he's attractive.
Oh, did you say sub or stud?
Oh,
Sub.
sub. S-U-B.
Oh, you don't know.
That's submissive man. Okay.
And right now he's bossing people around, so he's probably a dom.
Okay, please. He's probably like, I'm so dominatrix and like a dominating man in the streets, but then in the fucking shape of like a little bitch.
Why don't you go up and ask him?
I'm sorry, I have a lot of experience with these type of men. Like, you girl, these motorcycle boys are the fucking subbiest fucking piece of human shit.
Okay.
I'm dating one.
So with all the noise, Max has to lean out. It's like, guys, we're trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Can you do donuts somewhere else?
One of the there's a young man with a bandana around his head. He looks incredibly young. He could be like 16. He's on this big black motorcycle. He hears you trying to be polite and kind and trying to subdue them, but he drives up with a bottle of beer and just throws it at your feet so it explodes.
Wow.
And then speeds off. And the and the guy in the group is like, ha! Good one, Randy.
Wait, so who's leading these fucking degenerates? Who's the leader of the motorcycle people?
I don't know.
Okay, so we gotta figure that out so I can like make him fall in love with me, and then like all of them will follow us.
Max sort of like looks down at the broken bottle at his feet, breathes in one real good time, breathes out one real good time, and a somewhat louder, more commanding voice. Go home, you children.
Miller takes one look at that broken glass on the
We're
floor,
gonna
has
die.
pickle juice flashbacks, and gets really serious all of a sudden. And he just...
Another motorcycle comes up. This time it's a young woman, and she stops her motorcycle short and then begins to rev the cycle so that it shoots the back tire. The back tires begin to spin. The back tire begins to spin, and it throws gravel and dirt in her face. And
That's a good way to lose your tires, bitch.
and yeah, she almost spins out, and then she takes off, and again the group is laughing. Ah!
I like her.
All right. Max is covered in shit. I'm. That actually really hurts. Like that's so
Yeah.
super suck.
They're not holding back. It's like they give zero shits about you.
Are they still there?
Oh yeah, they're all like there's probably
She just
10
put gravel
people
on her
just on bikes, and then off bikes
Oh,
probably around
God, not
15,
these
just like a team
Can I
of people.
do something?
No.
No, you're just gonna have to stand there and not do anything for the rest of the game.
Well, I mean, like, I was getting ready for bed in the fucking tub, but I need to know when I can do something during this.
No, you do you. You gotta do it.
Yeah, you.
Alright, well, I wanted to... Okay, so I'm hearing all this shit, obviously, outside. So, I was trying to get ready for bed in the tub, so I hear all this shit, so I just fucking... I tear the shower curtain down, and I bring it out with me, and I also bring out Max's steel stuff out.
Oh shit.
I bring both those out. Like, hey, you bitches! It's like, I've got a body bag and I've got weapons. Let's fucking go.
Camden. What the fuck?
No, I mean, it's fucking bullshit. Like, we're trying to go to sleep.
You see a couple more curtains close. Somebody slowly closes their door on the other side of the motel. The motorcycles begin to circle around to face you guys, and this young man with the light colored hair walks up with his hands up to kind of like stop all the other cycles, and he's like, hey, what did you say? Hey!
I said,
Hey, you has been. What did you say?
I roll out the fucking shower curtain on the concrete. Like, this is your bag. Shut the fuck up unless you want to sleep in it tonight.
Did you guys hear this guy? Who do you think you are?
You know,
And I'm kind of looking back at you guys like, hey, please back me up.
Okay, I'm gonna like interject and be like, if I may, we are trying
Who
to
brought
figure,
the
and I
slut?
understand
That noise doesn't even register on Discord.
like
Max,
dogs can only hear that.
Max steps up with Camden.
Sweetheart, if I wanted to hear your voice, I would kick a dog.
Whoa.
I'm a
You know.
bitch, so have at it.
I'm gonna walk right up
can
to
I-
that leader. No,
Can
I'm
I
gonna
like
walk
use
right.
my
I'm
heartbreaking
gonna.
ability on this leader? Can I fuck his life?
Did you? Didn't you already
Valid question.
use up all your abilities?
We haven't had a rest.
Yeah, you haven't had a rest yet.
I haven't.
Yeah, that's what sucks. I wanted to get arrested,
have I?
these fucking biker faggots.
Okay, you know
Oh,
what?
whoa,
Whoa.
Can we
man.
just like fight them and kill them then? Like,
I'm gonna go
Like-
up to the leader. I'm gonna look him right in the eye and I'm gonna say, I need you.
Before we continue this, Ken, how many are there?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a break. Because
I got my joke in there. I don't care.
Oh, man.
I
I'm
got
all,
my joke in there. I don't care.
Camden, I'm with you on this, but I don't want to kill him. I just want to fist fight him.
I know. I'm hyped up now. I was getting ready to do a rest. And now I'm fucking like pacing around the room like fucking ready to do something.
All right, let's take a really quick break while you guys convene on what the fuck you're doing, and we'll be right back, everybody.
kidnap him. Kidnap him.
Oh
I
god.
really want to beat the shit
Wouldn't
out
be
of
my
the
first
children.
time.
They're gonna get like arrested and like thrown in jail.
You're already criminated.
Oh my god. Oh.
Wow, that's really great. I love that.
I think we're ready, yeah. As ready as we're gonna be.
Bunch of circle crap.
I'm not gonna die. I'm just gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, alright. So, the bikes circle around as you guys call attention to yourselves out there in the lot. The hotel manager pops back out and he's like, no, guys. And this tall, lanky man in a leather jacket and tight leather pants starts walking up to you guys. What, you gonna put me in that? I don't fit in that.
Oh, and the shower curtain.
Yeah.
No, Becky, I think he's talking to you. Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, we'll find a way. We'll find a way.
Very original.
Anyway. Wait, Jen.
What?
Deanne.
Yes?
Which one's the main guy?
The one that's talking.
Oh. Oh. I knew that. Anyway.
There's a line of motorcycles now with some dark-looking individuals just sitting watching you guys. You see a glint in one of their hands. One of them has a length of chain. He's just holding.
The only chain I want anywhere is around my wrist. Anyway.
He's got a chain?
Mm-hmm. One of them
Where's
does.
the chain out?
They look like they've been doing
What if
this
I,
for a
like-
while.
What if I use my persuasion skill and just was like, hey man, take me home and that's
Oh
it.
god.
Take me home, don't fight them, just take me home, you'll have a great time. And we'll get drunk and do drugs.
Tempting offer.
Go ahead and roll for persuasion.
Oh my god. I can't wait to see what happens.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, 18.
Oh,
5.
no.
So whatever 5 is. I mean, what's 18 plus 5?
Enough.
23.
23.
He slowly walks up to Becky, kind of smiling, close mouth smile, and as he walks up to you, Becky, you realize he's kind of tall. He's pretty tall. He's got to be at least 6'2", 6'3", and kind of a beanpole with his black boots and everything. But he stands and looks down at you, and he takes your chin in his hand and he says, "Love, I wouldn't fuck you if you were the last thing on earth." And he turns and he walks away.
Damn. Roll for gonorrhea.
The girl that was on his arm is just laughing. She just cackles and sucks on her cigarette.
Suddenly, Patty jumps up from the balcony of the motel in nothing but boxers and the machete.
Oh my
Is
god.
That's what I was gonna ask about. Fucking machete.
Wait, hold on. You jumped off the balcony of the motel?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll for dexterity, which I know you don't have.
Yeah.
You're like 50, dude.
Be careful. We need you and your machete, dude. We're
You
getting
just
into a
came
fucking
back.
fight here. We're getting
Out of
into a fight.
nowhere,
You're jumping off a fucking balcony.
as you guys are watching this interaction with Becky, this shadow falls in front of you.
No. Can I try to
12
catch him?
plus
He got a 12.
0. 12 plus 0.
Does he at least stick the landing?
No, it almost looks like he might, but he lands in like a superhero pose directly onto his knee. And you hear
Oh.
Yeah. And he immediately rolls over to his side.
Does he land in front of me, or like where is he?
He's almost like directly beside you, Becky. Like you just hear boom, like right next to you, and then the clattering of the machete as it hits the ground.
I'm grabbing the machete.
Okay, Becky now has the machete and
No!
3, 6.
Oh yeah. Oh.
9.
Yes.
Okay, so and then Patty takes 9 points of damage, and his leg is broken. He has a compound fracture in his leg, and his ankle is sprained.
I save you, Becky, please, ghost.
Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice.
The motorcycle gang begins to laugh. They just like start rolling and laughing and revving their engines because that's the only thing that they know to do.
Rubbing their engine. Oh, revving.
Yeah. And they're like cackling at Patty because he just like jumps, almost more like falls straight off the balcony, trying to. And you guys can like visibly see that his leg, his lower, what bone is that? The lower leg bone.
The tibia and
Yeah, I was gonna say the tibia.
Oh yeah.
Is snapped and
The legia. The legia.
And his ankle was overextended as well, so it's kind of curled in a very weird position. Yeah.
Okay, hopefully Annie doesn't fucking kick off the fucking balcony as well.
No, Annie will take the stairs like an old
I'm so glad.
We were on the first floor and
Yeah.
you jumped off the balcony.
I imagine that he actually went up the stairs to jump off the fucking balcony just to make an entrance.
Max walks up in front of the crippled Patty and is just like, all right, look, just leave or we don't have too many options. We can, think better.
Patty has tears in his eyes. He says that.
Nothing to what I went through in these last few months. It's just a leg.
We should take off his leg and put a peg leg in place.
Ooh, there you go.
Miller's gonna take a knee in memoriam for Patty's leg. She's gonna take a knee there. What?
It's like, all right, guys, we have a crazy person on our side. You're gonna want to leave.
The guy
Who's the crazy person?
he drags his cigarette. He's laughing like you guys really put on a show. And his girl laughs, and a couple of his buddies like kind of slap him on the shoulder, and then he's like, you know what, this ain't over with.
God, we're fucking clowns!
We're kind of a circus show, if I do say so myself. We have a show in town, you know, like, you should come up and
You know what,
like,
sweetheart, zip your lips.
Nope.
talk to me about one more time, and you will taste the end of my blade.
What she means is honk honk. Okay, we're clowns. It's fun.
As you can see, we have two crazy people on our side.
What?
This is our parking lot. Go.
Oh, this is your parking lot?
Looks like
You guys hear that? This is their parking lot. I've never seen you here before.
He said parking lot.
it should
Are
never
you-
win again because you're
Are
gonna
you
leave.
new?
I knew.
I'm backing up.
I'm
I
backing
can't believe I'm
up.
saying this. I'm backing up.
I'm gonna pick up the shower curtain. I'm gonna back the fuck up.
I'm backing both of them up. I'm pointing to the curtain. Get in there.
As I'm
Get
backing
in!
up, as
Get
I'm
in
backing
and
up,
sleep
I'm gonna say,
on the
"Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling." Hello. Okay, it's fun. Don't hurt it.
Guys,
Fucking
pretty
frog.
funny. They think they're funny, guys. And everybody starts laughing.
Are you gonna fix
I'm
this?
gonna
I
whisper to
don't
Max.
like the tone of your voice. You know, because I've seen you. I have. I do think I have seen you on the television. long time
It's
ago.
I told you our circus act is like really famous.
Why don't we? You know what? Why don't we settle this like men?
Men,
it's
even
sexist.
little boys.
I said, and women, and the children that you have on motorcycles behind you. You see that person over there?
And women.
He called you guys children. You hear that? No, this is my family. They don't have a lot to say, but you know.
Well, all right. Well, this is a lot of posturing, but either we're gonna go to sleep, or there's gonna be there's already somewhat of a problem. But we can just go to bed, right? Right?
This is just a sad dick measuring contest.
Yeah, it's
I bet it's
tempting.
sadder.
It's tempting.
I'm with Max.
But,
I'm with Max. We're either going to sleep in peace, or there's gonna be something going on.
you know what? We've been doing this here for years. This is kind of our Friday night thing. You understand, right?
We always jackholes in a parking lot on motorcycles. You're not even driving around like driving on a motorcycle is fun. Driving in circles in a parking lot and screaming is stupid. It's actually stupid. There's not a single person on a motorcycle who's revving their engines and somebody thinking, you know what, I really like this guy.
They do
Go
like
drive
me here.
95 on
They
the
do like
highway
me
and
here.
have a
You
good
see, there's no cops. There's no cops. If they didn't like me here, there'd be cops, right? And he's looking at you right in the eyes.
He looks me right in the eyes. Do I have any inkling if he's just like really, really full of himself?
Oh, you have no idea. He's just staring you right in the eyes.
Hmm.
This really
Have
hurts.
practice smoking in an alley somewhere.
All right.
I think you and I both have a reputation, if you know what I mean.
I have an idea. I take out my flask and I drink and activate my my ability.
Shit.
Oh
For
God.
+5 to my attack.
Oh
And
God.
I walk up to him and I say, maybe you don't recognize me at all. Does that sound about right? And I throw my flask away. All right, I put my flask back in my pocket. I'm not throwing it away.
Throw it to me. Throw it to me.
Oh, I need it.
It's like an audience of applause rallying around you, and the bikes actually start to move in around you too. So there's like some separation between your group and everybody else.
No!
And a circle around you, yeah.
Miller's just gonna start saying, "Fight! Fight! Fight!"
Max has empty
What if I
hands.
just throw the machete into the circle of motorcycles?
Oh yeah.
Something. Do something with the machete.
Throw the iron! Throw the iron!
Do fucking flush tires. Do
Throw the
something.
body bag of iron!
But
You want to do this here right now?
Motorcycle.
yeah, let's go. Max has his hands out, like showing that they're empty. This is like mano a mano.
He looks between his boys, and then he turns around completely, putting his back to you. And he kind of convenes with his boys, and you can see him like hold his hand up to his nose. And he turns and he goes back to you, and he's like, "All right, put him up." And he puts his fists up.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Look, pal, I got bad allergies. Hey, so you don't want to mess with me.
Do I know that he just did a line of cocaine off of his hand?
He just took some Benadryl, it's fine.
Just some Benadryl.
He took some Idol.
Well, it looks like that's what it seems like he did. But like you also took a drink from your flask, so for him this is
Yep.
fair.
Probably
Fair
took
enough.
some antidepressants because of how fucking shit he is.
That's like you just like
I'm gonna try and punch him right in the throat.
Okay. We'll say this is just initiative. Well, you know what? Let's have everybody
Initiative
roll
first.
for initiative, and we'll have Max and this guy first. I'll have Max go first, and then I'll have this guy, You don't know his name yet. And then everybody else roll initiative.
8.
20.
Ooh.
I have a 16 plus 3, so that's 19.
Where's the plus 3?
What was that?
Dexterity. Dexterity is the modifier for initiative, right?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yes.
So I have a 19.
Yep. Okay. And then
18.
10.
Fuck. I wish Patty wasn't fucked up right now.
yeah, Patty. I'm gonna say. I mean, Patty can still be in the initiative, but he'll be last.
Shouldn't have any treating his broken leg.
What do we do? What does even happen?
We're gonna fight. Well, I mean, you can fuck him if you want. But, like, we're gonna fight.
Not you mean. I can't fuck him anymore. I mean, unless I get rid of the chick, but like.
Here we go.
Okay, that's definitely doable.
Fights, claw, whatever you would do, claw the faces, whatever you would
Claw
do.
the faces. God, there's so many people here. I just have to put them as gang because.
I told y'all this is a bad idea.
No, you.
What? I literally said
not
there's
bad.
10 people. I literally said there's 10 people who are gonna die if we fight that.
I normally don't want to fight, but like when they're interfering with our sleep rest, then boom, it's on.
Yeah, fucking fucks.
You ripped our shower curtain off our shower. You're gonna pay for that. Oh.
They're in there.
I'm really glad that I didn't take any damage since the last campaign.
Okay, Max, go first.
Unlike some people,
All right.
go off the balcony.
I'm gonna take a swing. That would be a, let's see, 13 to hit.
No, as soon as you go to strike at him, it's almost supernaturally fast. I mean, you were pretty close. I mean, you just barely grazed his skin, but.
I can feel your soft cheeks, you baby fuck.
And then he, as you swing at his face, the motorcycles, you got that as the motorcycle stops him there. They're there, okay, guys? Just use your imagination. He comes back around and swings his hand back.
I'm okay.
10? Does that hit?
10 does not hit.
Okay. He again tries to strike you, but it just almost the same way just slips right past you over your shoulder. And
Smells like baby powder too, you bitch.
it's so fast. Andy, you're up next.
I would like to head towards Patty, try and
Sweet angel.
It's a good thing you did that. Yeah, it's a good thing you're sort of moving towards Patty because the biker gang, they're kind of moving in an erratic way where they're not paying attention to where Patty is on the ground and they're on bikes.
Yeah.
So they don't give a fuck right now.
This really hurts.
Alright, so for my minor healing, me or someone else, 3d
3d6.
large gash. Yep, and binding minor fraction. So I can't stop the fact that you probably shattered your leg, but I can make you feel better.
All I ever ask.
So that's 2 4s and a 3. That's 11.
Nice. So you basically stopped his bleeding, made him feel a lot better. He still does have a compound fracture and a sprained ankle, but otherwise, I mean, he feels a lot better now. Just make sure he doesn't stand up because he feels better.
He can punch.
He can punch from the ground. Tamara, you're up next. You see these bikes beginning to separate you from Max and this gentleman. And they're coming in rather close, these bikes.
Well, shit, this feels kind of like a Thunderdome type of deal.
Have to. Gotta.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, for now, Tamara is just kind of, she doesn't want Max to fight by herself, but she's just confused. She's concerned by. Stop laughing! God damn it!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We're still riding our motorcycles!
God damn it! You know what?
It's psychological warfare.
Make them feel bad about themselves.
If only I
tie their shoelaces together.
Can't do that while I'm driving.
Excuse me, sir.
Grab
Stop.
the curtains and throw it out. Like all of the motorcycles, all of them.
Oh shit, that's actually a good idea.
I didn't think about that.
The whole time. I'm like, if you throw something at the motorcycle, they're motorcycles.
All right. Who has the shower curtain?
No one, it's on the ground.
No, it's on the
What?
ground.
I picked it up.
Wait, I think Ben might have grabbed it, right?
Who?
It's on the
Sorry,
ground.
dumb bitch Miller.
I picked it up when I was backing the fuck up. Okay? And I've been holding it like a security blanket this whole time.
It's on the ground.
Miller, it's up to you to throw it.
Okay, I throw it on the ground. Fuck it. I don't need
It's
it.
already,
Huh?
it's already
Shower
on the
curtain.
ground.
All right, hurry
No,
up. 5, 4.
Okay, fuck. Tomorrow grabs the shower curtain and when they
Wait,
the,
before you do this,
we had 5 seconds
if you
left.
throw it 100%, when all of these motorcycles go down, it will be life or death. They will attack us until we die, or they will attack us until they die. One of those two.
We see another pair of curtains just shut.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not gonna be the one who starts the fire. Tomorrow's not doing anything.
Okay.
The fire has already started. The thing is already on the ground.
Camden,
Let's go.
you're up next.
Yes.
We didn't start the fire.
what?
Is there anyone like near me?
A giant circle of motorcycles, and your team is right beside you. Patty's on the ground. Annie is like right beside Patty. Tamara looks raring to fight, but she's withholding her actions because she doesn't want to incite any violence. And Becky is right next to Tamara. Max
All right,
looks
well-
like he just dodged a swing.
Miller's there too.
Yeah, Miller's there too.
How
Shower
close
curtain on the floor.
am I to Miller with his fight?
With his Miller?
Yeah.
My-
Miller, I would say,
No,
is
no,
like.
Sorry, Max.
My internal fight.
I would say they're within the ring of motorcycles. He is about 25 feet away from you, inside the ring of motorcycles.
He's gone. So,
Oh shit!
Damn
um,
There he is.
oh, there we go.
Camden.
Max has
God,
his
he's
back
dead.
to you, and he's about 25 feet away from you, within the ring of motorcycles.
You're muted, possibly.
They abducted Camden.
Oh God, he's
Camden,
taking a silent
Camden,
treatment. There's no time for
Camden,
this.
Camden. He's doing the math. he's drawing it. He's like, yeah.
Broken bottle bastard.
He's got the rain animations going through his head.
Yeah.
Let's see, shower curtain.
He's like MacGyver. He's like, ah.
What we got? Fuck.
He's building a motorcycle out of the shower curtain.
There you are. Now we can hear.
Fuck. Alright, here I am.
Motorcycle.
Alright,
sounds.
so I just want to point to the shower curtain and say, who wants in first? Who wants in first?
these
motherfuckers?
bikes
Who
are
wants
just
in
passing.
He means it. Hey, slow down. Just slow down. He means it.
Some of them are rolling, just like driving over the curtain.
Oh.
Okay, well, I can save my turn. It's fine. If they don't do shit, then fine.
Becky.
Becky.
Why, hello.
Becky.
Okay. First, I would like to ask, where is Thomas's gun?
Thomas's gun. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Who has it? Not Thomas.
Thomas doesn't have
Becky
it.
might have it.
Tamara might have taken it.
No. Wait,
she
I
wouldn't
think I have
taken
it.
You do
No,
have
I
it.
have it. I have it, yeah.
Oh god.
Oh God.
Okay, second about, where are Patty's weapons? Are they all in the car?
He doesn't have his car.
Just a little bit.
And he has the machete.
He has.
I have the machete. I
yeah.
have the machete now.
Becky has. a gun.
Becky has all the major weapons.
I think we're gonna win this one. I
Okay.
think we're gonna
So
win this
I'm
one.
gonna take the gun out of my like pants or skirt or whatever I'm wearing. Clearly it's a skirt because I'm a slut, so you know.
Huh?
What? Anyway, so I guess I'll like. Oh, what should I do?
Please don't
I have
shoot me
the
in the back.
gun. I'm not gonna shoot you. If anything, I'd probably shoot afterwards. But then the police might come.
Yeah, they would.
Well, they might have come by now.
Mm, Something tells me they don't come unless
I
there's
don't think they've
gunfire.
come yet. I think they're still like. I think they're still like not coming.
This is the bad part.
Not yet, anyway. Don't say that. And with all of this noise, wait. Would you even hear it in the first place? Because it's a gun, but all of them are like really loud on their motorcycle.
A gun outranks a motorcycle by a lot.
Because like, what if they're like exhausted? You know?
I'm getting low on gas here.
Oh, y'all, what should I do? Should I shoot the gun upwards or should I shoot the gun at someone and shoot and kill them?
I would say either shoot it up or hold your action in case they start playing. dirty.
Okay, who has the curtains still? Does Tamara still have the curtains?
Hey, I need a nap over here.
Tamara still have the curtains.
Yeah, it's still on the ground. The curtain is still on the ground. Nobody
Okay.
has it.
Shoot the shower curtain.
I don't want Max to die. I'm gonna hold the gun. I'm gonna hold the gun. I'm gonna hold the machete. I'm gonna keep the gun in the like the back of like wherever it was. I'm just gonna wait because
Okay.
yeah.
Next up is Miller. I'm just afraid to ask. Like, what are you doing, Miller?
Becky, give me the gun.
No.
Okay. Let's see.
Gave up immediately.
Hey, Max is the one in the real tough situation, so as a sign of, solidarity, I'm gonna take my mop and I'm gonna throw it right to him in hopes that'll help him.
Hey, roll for dexterity to see if you can throw it into the circle.
Oh god, here we go. Okay. Dexterity, that was, okay, alright, oh, okay.
If you can beat a 10.
Fucking... Huh?
If you can beat 10.
Oh, I did. It's a 16.
Alright. So you throw your mop over the head of this ring of motorcycles and into the ring right next to Max.
Pick it up! What's 3 damage?
Next is the biker gang. They're just gonna keep doing their circle. They haven't really been invited into the fight, and nothing has really happened. So they're just gonna stick to what they're doing, which is their wide circle around, and the rest of the gang are up against the motel, just like, woo, get him, boss! Like that sort of shit. Next up is Patty. Patty, you're down on the ground. Would you like to cry?
Patty,
What,
you
like-
use one of your abilities?
Would I like to what?
Use one of your abilities?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to use an ability.
What do you want to use?
Okay, well first I slowly get open and I'm like, wow, I'm kind of fucked. Oh,
I feel like
Okay.
it's not something you should be doing.
well Jen said I could, right?
I mean, if you can stand up, you're going to be on one foot. It's going to be hobbling a lot
Right,
until
that's
you
all I
guys,
need.
yeah, until you guys get into a, or until you guys find you something to prop you up like a crutch.
Okay. I want to use an ability on the circling
Yeah.
gang. I want to use flash photography on them so that they lose balance from the flashing and crash and die.
Very, very ambitious.
Okay.
Yep.
You want to give it some flavor text and make it sound cool?
Say cheese, motherfuckers.
Yes. Okay.
What?
So Patty whips out his camera and he uses the flash. This would render them stunned for 1 round. And everybody within a 20-foot arc in front of the camera, including friendlies, will be stunned if they do not succeed a dex saving throw greater than 10 plus Patty's dex modifier. So just 10. So you just have to survive a roll of 10 to get past this one. I'm trying to figure out if the guy in the circle is also within range. I think he's greater than 20 feet. He's 25 feet, but the bikers right in front of you are, within range. I'll roll 3 times. No. Yes. Sure that didn't count. No. Okay, so 2 of the bikers, as they're going by, immediately clip each other after the flash. One clips the back wheel of the one in front of him, and they end up spinning out their wheel. I'm gonna roll percentage to see if there's any collateral damage. We'll say anything higher than 50%. No. Okay. So, as you guys see this collision in front of you that breaks the circle, the motorcycles do kind of spin out and they start to go your direction, but you're able to move. Even Patty is able to kind of hug one of the supports of the motel and kind of move away from the motorcycles as they spin out. The cyclists are upset by that you've just flashed them, and you've broken the circle of what they're doing. So they're kind of like breaking the circle a little bit as the fight continues, and they're kind of redirecting their attention towards Patty and the flash, and they're kind of trying to decide, like, within these 5 seconds, if this is an act of violence worthy of them breaking protocol and initiating a fight.
I was just really impressed by your circle, guys. The circle you got going. I just want to take a picture of it.
Next up is Max.
Alright, so there's a mop by my feet, and while combat is still honorable, can I just sort of bonus action shove it behind me so it's not available for him to pick up? And if I need it, I can grab it, but I don't want it to be like, I'm trying to keep this not civil, I'm trying to keep it like
fair,
just fists, because I don't want him pulling out a fucking knife and gut me.
So I'll say half your movement is you using your foot to like kick it deftly back behind you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use hammer time.
Okay.
which brings this together, is they have to roll a dex and exceed 10 plus my strength, which is 13, or that would be a 13 save.
Okay. Oh yeah, 17 on the die.
17.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes half of 3d6 then.
Okay.
So I'm just like, my friend's a good photographer. I hope he got your good side. What? Half a 9, so I guess that's 4 or 5.
Yeah, it goes up, so 5.
Okay, so
yeah.
5 damage.
5 points of damage. Flavor that. How are you hitting him?
So when the flash goes off and I kick the broom behind me, I turn and look at the broom, and then I look at him, and I take both of my fists and I swing them upward under his chin, and I just miss the sweet spot that would have stunned him, and I like crack him across the cheek.
Okay.
And
awesome.
yeah.
So this is what happens. Flash of light. Bikes crash. The Max uses this moment of distraction to kick the mop out from back of him, and as the flash hits the eyes of this guy, he's briefly stunned as Max brings up his fist, and then it's enough to clip his nose a little bit, and he starts to bleed a little bit, and it staggers him backwards, and he laughs. Yeah.
Doesn't Max have a +5 to attack and damage?
That one was a special ability, so for that one, no. That was just, if it had worked, it would have been 3d6 and a stun, but since he got his saving throw, it's just half 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he activated an ability before combat, though.
I
with the
did.
drink.
I did, but that only applies to a normal attack. It doesn't apply to anything that does damage necessarily.
Alright, I gotcha.
But I appreciate it.
Okay, this guy's turn as he's recovering from that nasty blow. No, man, he can't get to his feet quick enough to really deliver a blow. So he kind of instead uses his movement to kind of dodge to the side. It kind of gets a movement under his feet. He's like, he's trying to recover his cool as he's like skipping on his toes, kind of like a boxer or something.
Yeah, you're bleeding a lot for a guy who's so cool, and Max just chuckles to himself.
We do bleed a lot. Next is Annie.
So, are they still on the bikes? Take them off.
Yeah, they're still on the bikes.
And they're surrounding Max, like they're in Max?
Yep, they're surrounding Max and his foe, basically keeping you away from them.
I would like to try and act crutch for Patty, trying.
Okay.
If
up.
Patty would let me.
Are you trying to like hold him up, or?
More move him out of the way.
Okay.
Like further out of the way of the bike.
Okay, so Annie is going to help you, Patty, kind of move out of the way of the bikes a little bit more, especially after that accident, that near painful accident.
Hi, sweet angel.
Anything else you want to do?
No, not really. I don't want to sit off the bike.
Yeah. Tamara.
Well, I'm guessing for now, since the bikes are still kind of being civil, Tamara still doesn't want to interfere. So she's just going to keep observing.
Okay. Camden?
Keep on vibing.
Camden's gone.
Camden. Camden got spooked by the bikes. Becky!
He's asleep in the truck.
Oh, Becky's not here either. Oh, she's at the top. Okay.
What?
Becky! Sorry.
Hi.
On my list, you're at the top. Camden
Oh,
left.
Rip. Okay. So all of these bikes are still circling around, even though 2 people like died or whatever.
No, they're alive. They just kind of, their bikes got a little roughed up, but that's about it.
Are they still riding or like?
Oh yeah, they're still riding.
Okay.
This ain't their first rodeo.
Like, I want to well, kill people, but like, I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Where's Thomas?
Thomas is inside the hotel room minding his own
Why is
business.
he escaping? He could literally escape anytime he wanted. Why is he
Oh
not
God,
doing
we
that?
did
Okay,
leave him
I'm
alone.
gonna go inside and keep him
Yeah,
company.
you guys did leave him alone, so.
Yeah, I'm going back inside to keep him company.
You're going back inside to keep him company?
Wait. I don't know if I want him to murder me.
I know. He's not gonna do shit.
I'll go with
so
you.
No, maybe you just go by yourself.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Getting
So what?
away from the danger.
Is that what you're doing?
Okay. Yeah.
I guess I told Miller to watch it. I don't trust Miller either. I might have to go inside with him, do you think? Or do you think I should stay outside because I have all the weapons?
Becky, give me back my fucking machete, please.
No, it's mine now. It's mine. That's my
No,
machete.
no, it's not.
Yes, it's mine.
5,
No, that's
4,
that's machete.
3.
Okay,
killing us.
I'm going
Two.
to stab Patty.
Wait, what? Really?
No! I'm not gonna kill him. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna go back inside with whatever his name is.
I mean, no
Yeah.
one did a dexterity roll either.
Well, she was doing the rolls for that.
Becky, you're heading back inside.
Yeah,
Was
I
it
think I should give
with-
my
where
machete
Thomas
to
is?
Tamara. Yeah, where Thomas is. I'm gonna give the machete to Tamara.
Okay.
No,
so-
I want it. I don't want to give it to her.
God.
Okay, Tamara, as long as you give it back.
Deal.
I like it. Promise. Pinky promise.
5, 4,
Yes.
3.
Okay.
Two.
So give it
Five,
back. Okay.
four.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
You taking it back or did you leave it with her?
I left the machete with Tamara because she said she would give it back to me, and I'm going back with Thomas with the gun.
But it's not your machete.
Tamara has the machete.
Well, I know, but it wasn't yours to get.
I was
Shame
wrong.
on
Okay,
you.
so you leave your machete with Tamara and you go back into the room where Max and Thomas was sleeping, and Thomas is not there. Next, Miller.
That's what I said. I was just about to say that. Yeah, I will follow Becky and get the fuck out of this. I already got rid of my weapon, so I gotta get out of here. Okay, so I'm going with Becky to watch what's his face over there.
He's not there.
What?
Miller,
He
you
doesn't
walk back
know that.
into the room. He is not there. And Becky is there now. Next up is the biker gang. They have reassembled their circle and they're pissed, but they're not going to do anything other than keep circling. They want to see this fight end. Next up is Patty.
Okay. They are still alive
Yeah.
for now.
For now.
Annie, what how's my leg? Is that getting any
Broken.
better?
No, you need a
Is it-
car.
Okay, how do I unbreak it?
No, there is no unbreaking it. It is broke. That is it. You should be sitting down.
I mean,
If you weren't gonna get run over, I would have made you stay on the ground.
okay, I'm kind of at your mercy with this whole situation,
Yeah.
but
I will help you
I
get
mean-
somewhere you want to get. I can be a human crutch for you, but your leg's broke. There's not much I can do.
oh god, I need a drink. Where's Max's flask?
On him.
On Matt.
On him.
Hey Max,
Do you think
throw me
Max
the
will do
flask.
that anyway?
Is that what you're doing? That's it, Patty?
Asking Max to throw the flask, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Next up is Max. Max, you just hear like over your shoulder, "Hey Max, throw me the flask." Like you could just barely hear it over there.
Being completely infuriated that somebody's asking me for something right now in the middle of a motorcycle fight, I'm going to use that anger to kick the shit out of. Can I scream, "Hey, what's your name?" before I punch him in the face?
What's your name? Alright, go ahead.
What's your name?
Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is an 18.
Oh yeah, that hits. You hitting him in the face?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick him right in the stomach, actually.
Oh, okay. Kicking him in the stomach, like with your knee or your foot.
Foot, like a traditional karate power kick.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
a Jackson kick.
Yes.
Rushing low.
So my natural damage is a d6, right? My hit die.
Yeah.
Okay, and I get +3 for my ability +5 for my ability and +3 for strength. That is. This is a horrible time to do math. 11 damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh. Yes. What's your name? And you reel back your foot right in the stomach. Ugh! He actually staggers back, almost hitting a motorcycle as he goes back. But he catches himself, and somebody drives by. "Get him, boss!" And he doesn't say his
Slaps him on the
name.
back. You got this.
As far as you know, right now his name is Boss. That's it.
I couldn't hear you over the sound of you sucking in your own ass.
Oh, okay. That kick seemed to infuriate him. He lunges forward. That's a 23 and tries to tackle you to the ground.
For 23 will hit.
Yeah. So he tackles you to the ground. Almost like he buckles over to get his stomach, and then when you're not expecting it, he lunges forward, grabs you around the waist, and tackles you to the ground.
Ooh.
That'll be his move. Next up, Annie.
Annie, you're muted.
My bad. Did the flask get passed back at all?
No.
No, your flask is deep in my pocket.
Okay. To be honest, she's so like I am worried about. I don't want to get near the bikes because anything that calls for a deck shot, Annie is not graceful.
Mm-hmm.
She has 2 left feet. So it's the bikes will win if they have to fight Annie at all. Am I able to just like pass?
Yeah.
Then yeah, Annie just watches. She's ready if someone needs help.
Tamara.
Max
Tamara.
is in a bit of a precarious situation. Max is in a precarious situation,
Yeah.
but she's gonna continue to observe for now.
Okay. I mean, he's been firing off some really good blows. So, I mean, it's almost like you don't really have to worry too much because it looks like he's winning. But now he just got tacked up to the ground. Camden.
He needed a hug.
He needed a hug. Camden
went to sleep in the bathtub.
Camden is reaffirming his life. Becky?
Alrighty, well shit. I'm gonna run back out to our friends and be like, okay, well, fuck, Thomas is gone.
Well, that's not good.
Miller?
No.
Miller had to go somewhere.
Oh,
So he's AFK.
okay. So Miller saw the same thing Becky saw. And we'll just say that he's also shocked.
We have to look for him.
In addition to that, you saw some things were missing from the room too.
That piece of shit.
So glad I took that scalpel back.
Biker gang, still circling, still pissed. Not doing anything different. They're a little bit excited now that they see their boss has tackled this man to the ground. Patty.
Mm-hmm. Well, Tamara, you have my machete. What can we do about that?
Tamara looks at the machete in her hand and looks at Patty, who is still leaning on Maddie, Dr. Annie, and she's like, what do you want to do with it? You have a broken leg.
Well, Annie, what's your medical advice here? I want that machete. And Tamara has...
Well, Tamara, nice.
Tamara...
What are you gonna do with the machete? You've got a broken leg.
Tamara...
He's useless. He has a broken leg. He can't use shit.
Tamara, I think holding the machete in my hand will just make me feel better.
That's my favorite sentence to date.
Alright, Tamara is confused, but also she wants to see where he's going with it, so she's gonna hand it to Patty.
Tamara,
You promised.
Tamara, I hate Becky. I hate Becky with all my heart.
I'm gonna crush your fucking skull and Pete.
Oh god.
Oh, sorry, I mean, what's his fucking name?
Patty?
Ow.
Tamara, give me the machete, please.
Don't do it. You promised. You promised me you wouldn't do it. In fact, you should give it to me.
5, 4.
I don't like making decisions.
3,
Tamara's just gonna drop it on the ground.
2.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it.
No, you can't do anything. Machete
I'm
is
gonna
on the
fucking
ground.
Step on you, Patty.
So what happens?
Max, you're up next.
Well, do I have the machete or not?
Well-
No, it fell on the ground.
It fell on the
Right
ground.
into
That's it.
So, I've been pinned by a boss here.
Yes.
So, what are my options? Can I fight him can I hit him while
Yeah.
on grapple, like UFC style?
Yeah, he just
Oh.
pounced you down onto the ground. He didn't really grapple you. So you're prone on your back.
Is he on me? Like,
Yes, he's on you, like
Okay.
sitting on your stomach right now, ready to reel back to punch you in the face.
oh, that's fucking rude. Okay, I'm going to try and reverse this and get him in a like, grab his arm, put my legs around his neck, and get him in a chokehold.
Say roll for strength.
Roll for strength.
I'll
Okay.
roll off with you.
Give him the business.
I'm scared. I'm scared. That's a 10.
Yeah, I got a 7. These dice suck. So what are you doing again?
I'm grabbing one of his arms that he has out, and I'm sort of reversing the grab and putting my legs around his neck in a chokehold, so it's like an arm bar. Where if I lean back, I could break his arm, but I
Oh,
can also
God.
just choke with my legs.
Right. Yeah. You like grapple him in a really twisted, fucked up way. To the point where he's actually like, alright, 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 alright.
Are you tapping? You're
Fucking
tapping out, I'll
get
let
the
you go.
fuck off me. Just enough.
I let him go, and I get to my feet.
Christ.
He's like, you know what? Maybe I don't need your name. I think I know your name.
Don't you even fucking.
Pussy. It's pussy.
It's bitch.
Out of initiative now. Did you get off of him then? You got off of him?
Yeah. I honored the fight.
He stands up and begins to brush parking lot dust off his pants, and the bike gang kind of like stops their circling, they slow down, and they kind of line up, and they're looking at him like, what the fuck just happened? Like, you lost? And, but at the same time, they're kind of not surprised. He's kind of scrawny. He does his thing. Maybe he's done this before. He brushes himself off. His girl joins him back at his side and like pets him on the arm like, it's all right. And he's like, this isn't fucking over. Tomorrow night, you and me.
For the same thing? You want this to happen again the exact same way?
On my turf. Dark house.
Dark house? What's the point? All I want to do is sleep. If I go to your house and I beat your ass there, I get your house.
He's telling the truth. That's how it works.
If that's what you think is gonna happen. You're so sure of yourself.
I do that thing where I just like jump at him to make him flinch.
He does flinch. He flinches.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Then he laughs it up. See you tomorrow night. And if you're not there, I'll find you.
I'm gonna go there and take your lunch money.
Yeah, you don't. What the fuck is wrong with you, Lost Boys? Get the fuck out of here. Where's the dark house? Do I know where this dark house is? Is it on the map?
Oh, yeah. It's on the map.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He calls his gang, hey, all right, get the fuck out of here. I don't like saying fuck off to my boys.
I want you to grill me.
You made me say fuck off to my boys. I don't like doing that.
Kid, what's your name?
Fuck.
How was the fight over?
The fight's over. He lost.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the machete.
Yeah.
I grab the machete off the floor.
I go for
And I
machete
will-
too. Because I'm
Okay, I'm gonna step on you. I step on his hand and I take the machete. It's mine.
It's my fucking machete.
Question for the DM.
Good
Where's
luck, baby. You can't
Miller?
even walk.
You're right there with Becky.
Okay, I go for the machete too.
Everybody roll for it, all right?
Oh, damn it.
Roll for the
Alright.
machete. Dexterity. Add your dex.
His leg is
Fastest
broken.
person gets it.
But like, his leg is broken, so even if
I
it,
got a
No,
one,
yeah.
so-
Patty
I
can't
got
use his
16.
feet. Miller got 16. Patty
Oh, 9, if you didn't know.
is just a straight 9 because he's got no dex.
No dex.
I got 16 too.
Okay, you two roll off then, Miller and Becky.
They share the machete.
We can share.
They're like both holding
Oh.
it.
I got a 2
How'd it go,
minus
Miller?
2. So
Oh, wait, I also got a
Becky
minus
gets
two.
the machete. She
What?
just like snatches it up like.
Wait,
You don't-
Becky, what was your number?
Mine was 18 minus 2, so
Oh.
16.
And
Oh, yeah,
Miller's
you-
was 2 minus 2.
well, she didn't re-roll though.
Wait,
Roll
what?
again.
Oh, I didn't re-roll. No, I didn't re-roll.
I
No,
think
I didn't
I'll-
re-roll.
I-
Wait,
okay,
Okay, yeah,
let me re-roll.
you
Let
can
me-
possibly
let me
get
re-roll.
lower than a 0 somehow. So go ahead.
It's
I
possible.
got an 8. I got it. Wait, no, I got a 6.
Machete's home.
I just kind of fall on the ground. Oh,
Yeah. She's
Okay,
so
I'm
fast she
gonna.
snatches
I have
it.
to run to Max, and I have to tell him that Thomas is gone.
So
So I'm gonna run.
Max tries to like yell like, "What's your name?" or whatever, and as that happens, Becky runs up behind you and starts saying like, "Thomas is gone, Thomas is gone," and in that distraction, you turn around and then like this guy and the gang are gone down the street. It was like they were never even there. Just like, gone, everybody gone.
Becky, I'm so sorry.
I know.
I brush off some dust and I run back in the room.
He stole some shit too.
What do we know what's missing? Did
The
he take
files
my
are gone.
please?
The device is gone. The picture is gone. That's it. Like the whatever evidence you guys had on you is gone.
It's a good thing I have a photographic memory.
So,
I think I ripped up that
you
one.
were. Why did you trust him?
Because he stopped us from dying. If he's
When?
not here,
When?
he's not
When?
in danger. Look, when he took out the
He
tracker
stole
from
all
the
her shit.
he stole evidence. We still have, and I look over at my pieces of steel on the bed. I still have what's important to me. But look, Becky, I understand, and I am sorry, but if he's not here, he's not a danger
We need
to
to
us.
find him. No, he is a danger to us because 1, he has pictures of us. 2, he has that device thing that we need, and 3, God knows what else.
He disassembled that device. He took the battery out of it. The battery doesn't work anymore, and honestly, I really just gotta go to sleep. And Max looks
We
starting
have
to
to
get
find
tired.
him. We have to find him.
Is there any evidence of where he went?
No, it's really not.
Do we still have his car?
That's
would
gone.
notice
The
if
van,
it
the van
didn't.
is gone.
But we would have noticed if a van went away in the middle of a motorcycle fight in the middle of a motel, right?
They were loud
Not you, because
motorcycles.
you're fighting.
Shit.
Possibly somebody else saw it.
Roll for
The
perception.
clerk, maybe?
I
No.
mean, the
We could ask the main person.
As
the
stupid
main
as it sounds,
clerk receptionist.
would Patty have seen it when he
He
jumped
was
up
on the balcony. He was on the balcony.
Patty.
He was focused on jumping off the balcony, I think.
He was
Have you
focused on
can't
killing
answer that.
himself.
He left, but maybe, possibly, he would have seen it. Addition to that, I think he would have parked it out of sight so that nobody driving down the road would have seen it right
I'm
away.
so distraught and upset.
So it was probably
Becky,
parked on the other side of the building.
Wait, no, it was like we drove it there, right?
Right, yes.
Like we drove it there to park it.
Yes.
Damn it. So fuck. All right. Becky, you mentioned talking to the receptionist guy. Let's see if he's okay, and maybe he saw something. Maybe we can get a couple free nights by chasing off some bikers. Who fucking knows?
I
Mac,
don't care about the fucking knights or the fucking bikers. Where is he?
I
really don't want some man with a vendetta against me out there. Unless he's dead.
Becky,
Or with us.
that's potentially every man that you've come across.
Oh,
Including me.
not really.
Yeah. Well, outside of this group, maybe. Just thinking about it, Max starts to walk away, and he's walking towards the receptionist, like the reception area.
Yeah, the front office.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you walk inside, and right away you hear the clerk that you saw before on the phone. He's like, "I tell them to leave every time. They don't listen to me. They make fun of me. I hate it. I don't know. I can't get rid of them."
I'm
And
40.
I'm 40. He sees you walk in, and he, like, without saying anything, hangs up. He's like, "What?"
The bikers are gone. You might have a free night. You might have a more peaceful night every now and again.
He kind of looks over your shoulder past the window and sees that the gang is actually gone. And he's like, "Oh, they're here every Friday doing that shit."
That's no fucking good, man. I hate to ask, but you didn't see a black van driving out, did you?
I mean, the van that you guys came in? Yeah, and left. I thought, I don't know. Yeah.
All right. Can you point me in the direction it went? I don't think I can do anything tonight, but might give me an idea.
It just went up Estes Street, I guess. It towards downtown, I guess.
Shit. All right. Well, thank you, and I hope those guys don't come back. If they come back and I'm still here, they're just a bunch of stupid fucking kids. I'll kick the shit out of kids any day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, and I really appreciate it. You know, as
Yeah.
maybe I can comp your room.
Hey, I'll take it. I mean, this is the nicest hotel I've been in a long time.
That's such a lie.
Just thinking back, like Max starts staring through the walls, and he's just like, "Oh God."
He kind of knows that you're not being honest, but he's like, "Hey, I appreciate it. We try to do what we can. It's a family business." Some other chick sticks her head out from the room in the back, and she's like, Leland, are you coming back? And he's like,
I sort of wave to both of them. I'm like, "Y'all have a good night."
You know, I gotta take care of this, if you know what I mean.
I don't look back, and I just walk out of the room, and I'm like,
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. And as I'm walking out, I just have flashbacks to the sex hotel. Guys, the car drove towards downtown. We're gonna get some sleep though, and Max just groggily apologizes to Becky and the rest of the group. And Patty, did you jump off the balcony?
Yeah, I did.
That's not Irish.
So good at it either.
That is so not Irish.
And I fucking do it again.
I didn't notice that Pete was out. All right.
So good.
I'm still here.
I sort of pat Annie on the shoulder. I'm like, "Thanks for looking out for our group," and Max just goes to bed. Shit.
Anybody want to do anything before you go to bed?
Miller's gonna go into his and Camden's room, and since Camden's in the bathtub, shoot, Miller's gonna push both the beds together, get a real big bed going, okay? And he's gonna go to sleep.
Patty hobbles in after you and sleeps next to you, awkwardly close in the bed.
Okay, 6 feet, Pat. You heard of that?
I don't know what to do. Because the more we sleep, the more he gets farther and farther away.
Oh, it's true.
It's true.
But if you don't sleep, you don't get your abilities back.
Did he ever tell us where his wife and daughter were?
No.
Nope.
Are you sure? Even while I was like while he was in love with me?
Nope. He only wanted to talk about what you wanted to talk about.
Oh.
Should have asked the right question.
I don't think you ever asked him about his family, really, except for his daughter.
I think I did.
No.
Roll for... Oh, shit.
Just as a quick sneak in, before Max goes to bed, I'd like to heal. It's my last ability slot to heal it.
Yeah.
I didn't get hurt.
You didn't lose any damage?
I didn't take any HP damage from this kid.
Oh my, I thought you lost some when he tackled you, wow.
No, it didn't really hurt him.
People.
This guy was a lightweight,
Never
but he had a lot of spunk.
Fucking pussy.
It was like somebody threw a bag of rice at me. I was
Yeah.
I also thank you.
Wow.
It's probably a good thing we didn't throw that curtain at the cars, huh?
Mhm. Yeah. You guys did the right thing for once and not initiating a big fight.
So glad we did the right
We're
thing.
about to do it too.
I was happy with the picture going well. Sorry.
Tamara, can you roll for oh, my mind just went totally blank. Perception. There we go.
Pretzels.
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 Yeah,
All
roll
right.
pretzel.
Pretzel empire.
This is how many pretzels you get out of the vending machine.
All right. Rolling for pretzelception. I got 18, and that's -1.
Oh, okay, good. So you're passing by this newspaper stand, the kind that you have to put a nickel in to get the paper out. And you see behind the dirty plastic front a headline that says, "Girl 11 goes missing in Silver Star's mall area."
What?
All right. The headline just grabs Tamara's attention. She, is it one of the machines where you have to pay for it?
Yeah.
Can I see any more of the headline through the slot?
It's a little dirty, but yeah, you can try. And then they're also kind of, because it's one of those where they put a sample in front in the display, but it's a little dirty.
All right. Tamara's just gonna pay for a newspaper to read it.
Okay, so you pop like it's actually like 25 cents a quarter. You stick it in there, pull the door open, pull out a copy of the Evening Post, and it says, "Girl 11 goes missing in Silver Star's mall area during the early evening hours of April 23rd, which is the same day. Parents of 11-year-old Heather Caldwell returned to their hotel room at the Winnow Hotel in downtown Bolton to find the room vacant. Heather was last spotted on hotel cameras leaving the vicinity of the hotel and entering Silver Star's Mall, where she was lost on camera. Heather was last seen wearing a light t-shirt with a Rosewood Middle School emblem, acid wash Levi jeans, and a blue windbreaker tied around her waist. She stands 5'2" and weighs 85 pounds. She has strawberry blonde hair and blue eyes. Heather is the third child missing in the past 2 months, leaving police in speculation that these events are linked. If you have information into the whereabouts of Heather Caldwell, please notify the Bolton Police Department at 555-695-0382.
What's her blood type?
Tamara reads the. Am I alone when I'm reading the newspaper, or is everyone else already gone off?
They're kind of like bickering between each other, like, "Oh God, Thomas is gone," and then some of them go off to bed. They're all kind of scattering right now. Max is just coming back from the front office. Also in the newspaper, you see a picture of Heather as a school picture. She's smiling and she's looking very, very cute. There's also a snapshot of the last frame of a video. It looks like people clustered around on the outside of the mall, and she's standing there. A very blurry picture, considering it's a black and white newspaper, but you can kind of see her, and there's a circle around her.
All right. Well, Tamara's reading the newspaper. She's like clutching it between her hands, so it's getting wrinkled. But as soon as she reads Heather's name, her face just kind of goes pale. And when she notices Max, she rushes over to him and like turns the newspaper so that he can see it.
What the fuck? Max starts reading. Heather. Missing kid. Well, I look at Tamara. My face goes completely white. Fucking what the hell? That was like looking over the article again and again and again, just trying to see something different. There's missing kids in here in this town, and that's fucking what the what do we do tomorrow? If we go to the cops, like we if we go to the cops, we're just going to be basically turning ourselves in. But what can we do?
Tamara, she just looks back at the paper, and then she looks back up at Max, and she just kind of shakes her head. She's clearly concerned, but with everything they've been through, she just can't think of what to do right now.
I got a question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
How old, like these kids on the bikes? Some of them were 16, but were some of them adultish?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Most of
it
them
was
were
sort of
adultish. Nobody really went over maybe 30 years old. Probably youngest is about 16.
Okay. I gotcha. All right, so that is fuck. I mean, we know the last place that she was the mall, but oh man, she was following us back to the hotel, and then she just went away. Right? I don't know. I don't know how to help with this one. I would hate to leave her there.
She's dead.
Yeah, you know, I'm really sorry about your like little sea urchin, but we have bigger fish to fry.
We have unfinished business here.
Plus, you know, I did tell you she's gonna get kidnapped.
I will. I'm going to just sort of. I'm going to take a lap around the parking lot and just think. But in real life, I'll be right back.
Well, think about how to get Thomas back.
We're gonna end it right here, but I'll let you guys talk until Max gets back.
I'm salty.
Same.
I'm angry.
Same.
I didn't even get to like. Wow.
There was no.
Same.
I'm never trusting you guys again.
What happened?
Wait, so is Becky still married to him or what?
They're not married.
They weren't married?
Oh,
I
let
thought
him
they got
go.
married. Well,
Trash people.
Don't get behind us, get behind the bikers.
The only person who I'm mildly okay with is Patty, even though he got his leg broken. And maybe Annie. Maybe.
Patty had a great comeback, I gotta say. You know, he really owned it.
Yeah, he really just fucking threw himself off a building for us.
That's all we can expect from. He's Irish. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, this is better than the last time he came back. Remember, he almost died.
Well, he definitely almost died again. So.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
if
no,
he
last
would've
time he
landed-
actually did die.
What if he landed on a 1 and fucking broke on his fucking, like, or like a -1 or something and fucking, like, broke his neck?
Could
That's
happen.
what
So,
you
like,
did.
oh yeah, you died.
Like,
He
with your
spawn
character.
dived into the parking lot.
That would have been so bad.
And be like, hey, I know you wanted to come back, but dead. Could that happen if, like, we jumped off of, like, a building and just, like, broke our neck and died?
Yes.
Are you asking if we jump off a building, we'll die?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, would it happen? Like, okay, let's say we actually do roll, like, a negative number. Would we die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think?
Jen doesn't give a fuck. She breaks any moment.
People die for less. Like, come on.
Jen, you
I've
cry?
had a D&D character die because she ate a tomato.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Were you allergic to tomatoes?
No, one of the batch was poisoned, and my character was too stupid to know it.
Oh.
And I rolled a 1, which meant I got the poisoned one.
Oh no!
Damn tomatoes.
That's gonna happen to us. Don't give Jen ideas. She's gonna be like, one of these times.
Poisoning. Okay,
Campaign.
good.
Oh my god, she's literally gonna be like, she's gonna kidnap all of us, put us all into a room, and be like, one of these tubes is the antidote. The other is
But
poison.
You got me.
And make things
Or more
worse.
poison.
but Jen,
Oh my
if you
god,
can
it'd be like stop.
if you can change anything about that though, switch tomatoes to tomatoes, please. Okay. American rules.
I'm
Okay,
so distraught over Thomas.
Should have watched him. No, you
I
had to fight.
told you guys to tie him up.
You know, my drop kick to him in the chair was a serious thing. That was not taken into
Tie
account.
him up. Next
Okay.
time I need to do things myself because no one trusts me ever. No one ever listens.
What?
They're like, oh, she's just crazy. I'm like, you're right, but crazy with a method to my madness.
Well, think about it this way. You have pretty much all the weapons at this point. Not only do you have a machete, but a gun?
Yeah, well, good, because you guys are very bad with things and lose things. You lost the child, now you lost Thomas.
Wow. And that guy I didn't murder before. Damn it!
Literally. Oh my god.
I wanted to drop kick Thomas, okay? Blame
Well,
the
you didn't
DM on
drop
this
the
one,
pin at
okay?
the right time, okay? No,
Write your
I'm
complaints to Ghost Kind.
DM is
What?
innocent. She's
Don't
perfect.
you-
She's God. I'm blaming Max. I'm blaming Miller. I'm blaming Tamara.
I
I'm blaming
blame
Patty.
I blame the motorcycles.
Mentally not all there.
I
so
blame shower curtain.
I blame you three.
I think you were onto something throwing that shower curtain because they could have like slipped,
I
like
was
the
about to
motorcycles
onto something.
could have like
Yeah,
Yeah, I
slipped.
know, but then we all would have died. We all would have died. Because then that would have caused a literal war, and then I would have to bring out my literal gun, and then I was going to literally shoot them.
I'm proud that you guys did not attack the bicycle gang because I thought for sure you guys were gonna do that, and it would have been bad. It would have been really bad.
As soon as we got outside, I was like,
Pee-pee
we
on the
probably
train.
should have just got to sleep.
Literally, as soon as Tamara was about to die, I was like, wait, don't.
Yeah, that was my thought. It's like, I don't want to make it worse. And now it's not that bad. The only one who might die, Matt. Like, yeah, that's bad.
I was
To be
thinking either way,
Better than
like,
everybody?
between the fight, one of them would either, like, get knocked out or something, that we would have been fine.
To be fair, at the point where they thought we were clowns, we could have just stopped it right there. Okay, but
Yeah, I was
Max
like,
had to go
Pay
ahead.
for, like, a fucking job. Like, just pay for, like, ticket, and then that's it. Free
That
money,
was our
they'll
out.
never get the fucking thing.
And then no.
I'm pissed. He called me a slut. Like,
Oh,
he's
God.
only half right. I'm
Sorry.
still a virgin. I'm half a virgin.
We stopped for the night, and we're just talking about the game.
Yeah, he doesn't
Cool.
even know what he's talking about because I'm pretty sure Becky's still half a virgin.
Boy, here we go.
What was
The
the
definition she is.
what was the last thing? What was the last thing that happened?
You went for a
You
walk,
took a walk and I
and-
cried.
and Becky is just
Oh.
really upset.
Hey, so not to pit blame on anyone, but
Becky.
Max, Miller, Mara,
Huh?
y'all fucked up.
Becky, you could have been in the room with them for a while.
Yeah, I could have. But you know what else I could have done? Tied him up. I could have. Huh.
We
You know
should
what
have
you told me
flushed
not to
him.
do?
Damn it.
I'll tell you.
Toilet's too small.
What I will say is, if he's alive, that's another chance for him to get got again.
If he's alive, that's another chance for us to get caught. Another loose end.
Yeah.
Another thing we haven't taken care of. Another thing that's gonna bite us back in the ass. Just like every single thing that we leave unattended bites us back in the ass.
That's the show.
I know, but if we keep leaving loose ends, one of these times, loose end is gonna fucking unravel everything.
I would
No,
rather,
yeah.
I was gonna say I would rather have him come back and And like I
I'm gonna come
almost
back in
want
a fucking mech suit and shoot us all in the fucking again.
question for the DM: is he gonna come back in a mech suit and shoot us all in the face?
Let me roll for it.
Shit.
He is now.
Roll for mech suit.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
93% chance. Wow, okay.
Yes! Yes! Gundam crossover.
Gundam crossover.
Crossover. Let me write this down. I'm gonna name this one Sparrow. Okay.
Did you guys figure out which ones are which on those files? I know
I think
Max did.
I'm
Yeah.
I
either
don't think I heard anything.
I'm either fish or cat or something. I don't know. Am I in there?
Yeah, you're in there.
Oh God, which one? Fuck.
By
Hey.
what you were saying, the only one who wouldn't be in there would be Patty.
I
Yeah.
think
And Camden.
Hunter
Camden's not in there either.
And
Yeah.
Cam.
I think Hunter was Canary.
Yes.
Question for the DM. Which one's me?
Figure it out.
I'm Spider. No, Dr. Hart. No, fuck.
All right. I don't want to. I want other people to guess because I really enjoy this stuff, but I mean it's also fun and neat.
I mean, it's a bit of tongue in cheek, but is Spider still included in that one?
Yeah.
I think Spider is Spider.
Spider?
Yeah, that's pretty easy. That's really easy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my tongue in cheek one because it was like,
Yeah.
well, he was part of the OG gang, so.
Mm-hmm.
Inquisitive about Cat, Ladybug, and Sparrow. He expressed that he felt he was being punished. He expressed that he felt he was being punished. I reassured him that solo RFP was a real privilege. He was not able to phase and talked a lot about the elevator. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So Canary, Sparrow, and Cat. Interesting.
Sparrow is the last one. Distrust with doctors. I think that's Tamara.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sparrow is Tamara. Then Cat. Okay, let's see. Cat or Ladybug. Okay, Cat or Ladybug is got to be someone.
Cat is Max. You're still left.
Maybe I'm Ladybug.
Yeah.
Am I?
And Fish.
I'm gonna pee my pants. Hold on.
Was Fish Miller?
No.
Fuck. My only other guess for Fish was that that's our mystery boy, potentially. Whose name I can't stop forgetting. Wait. No, we got all of them except for Fish.
Wait a minute. Does that mean like Becky doesn't age? Wow. So amazing. So interesting.
Oh, that's right, because you showed up in one campaign and then you showed up in another campaign.
Wow, I'm so cool. I have like magical powers.
We've all got something.
I didn't say you
our-
can't
Sparrow
age,
Express.
but if you read the document, you did go missing for a little bit of time.
But I didn't age.
You
So
didn't
if I
age,
could go
but you
missing. If I went missing from 1988 until 1995 and I did not age at all,
It's those portals. Good lord, Becky.
Oh shit. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Alright, which one am I?
Look, you skex as fuck.
There's still some names in
You're
there.
probably fish. I think you're fish because that's
She said I wasn't fish, though.
No.
Fish.
Oh no, I just chose fish because it was the ugliest name.
Okay.
Jesus.
Alright, you know what? I
There's
should have
two.
picked up that machete. Anyway.
There's 2 sparrow reports, but huh.
I'm the second sparrow, right?
No,
Is
no,
that-
both sparrows are Kamara. Am I just missing one of these scans? Am I dumb?
There's
I think
cat and there's
Dog.
Mary.
Dog.
Yes.
There's no. Where's dog?
Yes.
Dog was difficult to redirect. That sounds like Miller.
That
Yeah.
does
Wait,
sound like.
where's
Yeah.
Dog.
Oh, I like the
Wait.
quote. But there's a dog sheet.
where?
He's just mentioned in passing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Gotcha. This is.
What?
Yeah, you were. Dog was difficult to redirect, and Cat became upset and requested to speak with his wife. But Dog being difficult to redirect, definitely Miller.
Oh.
And Jen, you hand wrote all these.
Yeah.
That's fucking rad.
Wow, you're so good at like changing your like handwriting. Anyway, Sparrow's behavior is worrying. She may be conspiring with Dr. Hart to sabotage the experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
You guys are
Interesting.
pretty.
I wonder if we can find a phone book and look up Dr. Franklin or James Franklin and Dr. Carrot Kretsch.
Dr. Carrot.
Dr. Colleen Kretsch. Fuck, that's cool. Let's see. Well,
Oh.
that was awesome.
I loved the hand doc stuff, the reference.
Yeah. There's also a grizzly in there. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, there was a grizzly. Fuck. Grizzly didn't return. Wait. I can't remember our crew for some reason. Max Miller,
I was
Tamara.
still kind of hoping to like kill all the bikers, but
Was Grizzly Grizz?
Yeah.
Aw. He was very fun.
Can we just kind of restart? Take on the biker? Just kind of restart right now?
No.
Maybe next time.
I'm so
Ah.
sad about Tom. I'm so sad about Thomas.
Figure it
Thomas
Punch
was
him in the face here in a bit, I'm sure.
I'm like so depressed. My
Becky-
life is ruined.
You immediately tried to fuck the leader of the group in front
Just
of his
because
girlfriend.
I'm not in love with him. I'm just sad he's gone.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like we never ever said we were like, you know, exclusive to each other, so
He has a wife and you brainwashed him for like 8 hours.
oh
They
yeah,
never
we were
said.
definitely not exclusive to each other.
Still true.
Oh, I like these fight scenes.
Yeah, that was neat.
I hope the bikers come back so I can get a biker boyfriend.
You
We
can just
can-
go
we
to
can-
them.
Yeah, they invited
What?
us to their house
They
to
did?
for a
Dark house.
brawl, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah. Honestly,
Okay, you already know we have to do that, and I have to get a biker boyfriend, and he has to be really hot and really big and really
Oh
cool, and
boy.
like really hot, and like, have like a bunch
I
of
don't
like
feel like
weapons,
this is
and
gonna
has
be a
like really
repeat
cool.
of Tom.
How much you want to bet that like Heather and like all the missing children are in that like dark house and they're like all pedophiles and it's like a secret pedophile ring, and everyone's like murdering these children?
Sounds like a Gen campaign to me.
It'd only be half a pedophile ring because most of them are children anyway. So while it'd still be like
Don't
weird
jump
Oh,
to
so it's like a
conclusions.
reverse. Yeah, it's like a
They-
reverse
You-
ring.
you gotta-
Circles, rings.
Hey, listen, these bikers might be running a auto mechanic shop to help troubled youths. We're just judging them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Like-
is that
My-
like old people?
They're
My-
annoying, but go ahead.
They're annoying,
My
but 100%
theory
we're
is
going there.
that whoever stole you people turned.
I just had a great idea.
Miss,
Okay,
I don't
we
age
friend-
over here.
We befriend the bikers, okay? We befriend the bikers. Then, one of them is probably really good at hunting because they're bikers, so they're probably backwoodsy weirdos. So, you know,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
I
that's,
feel like
that's
it's still
not
the
at
plan
all.
of you stealing the biker.
We'll use
No,
them
no, I like
to
this.
track
I
down
like the
Thomas.
logic.
We use them to track down Thomas, and then we have them kidnap Thomas, and it'll be perfect.
Jen, just let her write the stories. Okay, it's far more interesting. Go ahead, Becky.
I feel like we're just gonna end up.
Miller's gonna die next campaign.
Oh no. And then Becky's gonna die because of Miller.
It's true. That is how Becky will die.
We're all gonna
Jonathan,
die
like,
because of me
you know,
eventually, probably.
Miller's a
Yeah.
bitch. I'm
But
killing
what?
Becky.
Those bikers, at the very least, they didn't actually use their chains. They didn't pull out any extra weapons. Nobody took
It
out
was
a,
probably just accessories.
a knife. Like, it was just a fist fight like the 80s.
There was just me with a machete.
There was you with the
Got a
machete in the
gun.
background, which was fucking rad.
Ew.
Like, if anybody had stepped forward, they would have gotten their head cut off.
100%.
Yeah, it was an honor thing. You were
Yeah.
battling their boss. Everyone stayed back. They didn't intervene with you fighting
Yep.
him, so it's like we will leave them alone.
Yeah, that was like the theme of
100%. I wanted to like throw or like put the knife in like next to the bikes and just like cut someone's head off or something.
I did throw my mop, which, hey, just as a precaution, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, did I
What are
ever
you gonna
pick
do?
that up?
Fucking polish someone's bike?
Hey,
Miller.
3+ damage.
You got your
Okay.
mop. Your mop is
Okay.
yours.
Okay.
I was
My
this
mop.
close to having the bikes run over your mop and like, breaking it. I didn't do that for your sake because you rolled well enough to throw it over them, but
Is that mop specific to him, or can he buy any other, or just like
he
get
can buy
any
any other
and
mop, but
manipulate
it's out of his pocket, so
it?
It
That
does.
was a sentimental value.
It gives me a
Miller had that
unique
mop for 15
advantage.
years.
yeah, it does.
Okay, so next campaign we're going to the biker place, and like we're gonna befriend all the bikers, and then we're gonna fuck them, and then we're gonna use
Yeah,
them.
then we're gonna fuck them and we're gonna.
There's a step in there I'm not sure I agree with.
Using them or going there?
I will say
It-
next episode it's all going to be time sensitive, so
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no, we're all gonna blow up.
it's that's what she thinks when I say
She's
time
storing it. She's sick of how long we're taking with our turns. We're all getting reverse bear traps. Don't make your
5,
action in that amount of
4,
time. She's
3.
blowing
You know, it's it's more like other people's lives are going to be at stake.
Oh, that's fine. That's
What does
fine.
that mean?
Kind of like the first
Like
40,
people who-
48,
Like
you know.
NPCs or
Like we have to.
children or like.
I'm not
It,
saying anything.
Wait, so
It-
like, is it gonna be us at stake, or is it gonna be like other random people at stake?
Can we just do the next one right now so we can know? Let's just start up. Play the roll tape
Oh
on
my god,
the.
what if you started making trailers? That would be so crazy.
Oh, roll the trailer. That's what I meant. Fuck.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on Cabins and Killers, Becky
See.
fucks a biker, Heather was kidnapped still, Thomas.
Tomorrow turns into John
ran away
Wick.
to his family and fucked with white women. Especially his wife is very upset with him because he cheated on her, and now the oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
feel so much better. I feel
She worked it
His
out.
family life
She
is
got it.
ruined.
She worked
His
it
family
out.
life is ruined. He'll never go back. His children or his daughter's gonna hate him for leaving his wife. His wife's gonna hate him for cheating on them. I'm her.
Okay,
Oh my
here's
God,
the
this is
thing.
perfect. I'm just
Okay,
gonna come
next
crawling back and
episode.
kill me, probably.
Well, next episode, how about we just kill his family?
No, please. I was
Beat him to the punch,
That is-
find
that
his
is
family,
not-
kill him. Okay.
I was 100% thinking that because if I own Thomas, then I also own his family by default. So then, their lives ultimately do not matter because I can do whatever I want to them. I'm practically their god.
Becky also no.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We have to leave it now.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna get banned from Twitch.
Justin!
Alright, guys.
Oh my god, are we still on Twitch? What's happening?
Yeah. Just letting you guys talk. I will end this stream now. Everybody say goodbye. Thanks for watching, everybody. All 9 people still watching, which is probably most of you guys.
Me.
We'll see you next time. Follow me on Twitter to figure out when that is, and we will let you know.
Bye.
Bye.